Hello, hello, everybody. Happy Monday. Hope you had a wonderful weekend. My name is Todd. This is the Todd Reacts channel. If you're unfamiliar, we react to content here. quite a bit of content over the years at this point. It's been about 3 years. You're more than welcome to submit your own videos for me to react to and for us to watch. You can do so via toddreacts.com. I did not bring up any of this stuff. Go figure. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. I did. I went to an Oktoberfest festival, I guess you could call it. Lots of beer was had by the folks. So much so that they ran out of steins. How do you run out of steins? Those little like plastic ones. How do you run out of steins at a Oktoberfest? Personally, I think they had a limited number of them because they wanted more people to buy the more expensive pitcher. I think that was a little built-in obsolescence there, but pretty sure that's what that was. Alrighty, let's go ahead and bring this up. Go ahead over to the YouTube channel. As you saw there, we're doing a giveaway. This is such a messy start to the stream. As you saw, the giveaway, the holiday giveaway, is live right now. So basically, there's no purchase necessary with any giveaway. But the only thing that's required is you have to be subscribed to the YouTube channel. That's it. That's it. That's all. That's all the requirements that need to be had. All that entails is heading on over to the website toddreacts.com. So subscribe on the YouTube channel, Todd Reacts, and then head on over to the website. As you can see at the top here, it literally says enter today. You hit that button, it takes you to the page where it tells you about the sweepstakes. The prize will be any one item that you select between the winter collection or the accessories. Literally, the whole store is your oyster. And you select one total item, and the shipping will be included as well. So it's literally a free item. It'll be shipped to you in, I don't know, I guess the production dates kind of vary based on the item, but it should be there by the time the holiday season rolls around. So I wanted to make sure it was, at least halfway through November, just to make sure it gets there in time for the holidays. Here's how you enter. It tells you exactly how. You send an email to giveaway@toddreacts.com. Mention the item that you want. And then you can do this either at like right now, which is a screenshot or a photo, just proving the fact that you're subscribed to the channel. I can also check it on the back end, but this is kind of you can only check on the back end if you're publicly allowing people to see your subscriptions. So this is the only way that I can confirm whether you are or not, based on just your privacy settings, I think they are. So provide proof, photo proof, screenshot, whatever you want, just showing that you're subscribed. And the subscribe button is not selected. And then that's it. It's open to everybody worldwide. So it's not US, specific. You can be from anywhere. It'll ship anywhere. And then that's it. You literally just follow the guideline on the right. I'd like to enter to win a mug. And then that's it. You provide a photo, you provide confirmation, all that good stuff. Yeah, that'd be true. That'd be true. Oh my gosh. But and then basically I'm going to do one of those. I'm going to assign everybody a number, and I'm going to do one of those random number generators. And then whatever number gets picked will be the winner. And that'll be it. And then I'll email that person just either asking for the photo proof or just sending you the link that you go to on the store. It'll be a specific link. And just by using that link, you'll be able to add the item to the cart, check out, and it'll ship. No payment screen at all, or It's basically you're just putting in your shipping address and then it goes to you. You're done. It's pretty amazing. This will actually be the first year that we've used the giveaway links, so it should be pretty awesome. Obviously, with any sort of giveaway or anything like that, there's legal jargon. No purchase necessary, of course. All you have to do is be subscribed to the channel, and that's it. That's literally it. And if you're looking for more of the long-winded stuff, you can come down here, click this, and you can read all the official rules. That is just basically, I don't know. It's legal jargon. But just send an email, and it should be that easy. And your odds of winning are huge. Are huge. Because most people will hear this, and they just won't enter. So we're talking numbers being cut down and cut down and cut down to the point where your chances of winning are pretty massive, honestly. So go ahead and enter today. And if you'd like to request your own videos, you can do so by signing up on the website, toddreacts.com. You can do either the season or series tiers. That's how you request YouTube videos that we watch on stream and react to and learn about and all that good stuff. Yeah, so head on over there. And while you're there, if you'd like to purchase something from the store, you can. Check out tons of new items. I'm literally wearing the hooded long sleeve tee, which is what this is right in front of us. The bomber jacket, I actually have it in brown. I don't know. I was partial to the brown, I guess. I have the raincoat as well. I think it's in... Which color is it? It's this one. Yes, I have it in this color, which is royal blue. So go ahead and check out the items. Tons of different sizes, very inclusive sizing. And if you're ever unsure about, the actual size, I would certainly adamantly say, check out the size guide. Brings up measurements so you can make sure, the size you want is what you actually need. You can switch between inches and centimeters, so it makes it really easy just to confirm. And with all purchases, if you come down here, quality guarantee and returns, quality is guaranteed. If there's a print error or there's a visible quality issue, it'll be replaced or refunded, your choice. Replaced or refunded, no cost to you. All you would have to do is come over to, actually down here, hit the contact button. And then for all store inquiries, you can hit this email right here, contact@support.toddreacts.com, and they will get you sorted. They're really great. I've actually emailed them once, and they're very responsive. So awesome stuff there. So go ahead and check it out. Obviously, there's some accessories as well, so don't be afraid to check those out either. This is the insulated, as you can see on the right here, insulated tumbler. I drink out of it literally every stream. Got the phone case right there. Water bottle I usually take to work. Pint glass is behind me, as is the rocks glass behind me. You probably can't see it because it is very blurry back there. And the coffee, the travel mug is always at work as well, just in case, I need a little pick-me-up. Which is often when I get to work very early in the morning. But go ahead and check that out. Let's go ahead. Let's see, we got 5 amazing videos today. 5 amazing videos. We're starting off with Dragon Age. Then we're watching a Smosh video. Then we're going to watch a compilation of Tom Holland and Zendaya. And then we're going to Kiseki, I think it's called. And then we're going to wrap up today with an edit from the show Hurricane. Should be fascinating. Let's jump into it, shall we? I talked about Oktoberfest. I thought it was fun. Thought it was interesting. Lots of people. Part of me, it's very fun, of course. But the other part of me is just like, there is too many people here. There is too many people here. My social battery hovers at about 70% any given day. And just seeing that many people and the shoulder to shoulder and like the, trying to get your way through a crowd, like, some people deal with it very well. They go to concerts, they go to festivals. sporting events, all that stuff. And then there's people like me who just do not enjoy it very much. Oh gosh. I need like a day just to recover from that. Hurricane is the name of the song? Oh my gosh. What's the name of the show? Name of the show is Yeni Hayat. Turkish show. I'm definitely mispronouncing that for sure. Hayat. Yeni Hayat. Or in English, New Life. Good to know. I definitely messed up the title here. Hold on a second. Let me update that. Let's see. YENIHAYAT. There we go. We're ending the day not with Hurricane. Well, I guess the song, sure. But we're ending it with Yeni Hayat, I think it's pronounced. Possibly. But let's go ahead and get started. Be sure to check out that giveaway. It is awesome. It's totally free of charge for you. You know, just kind of it's our second year of doing it. I like doing it. I think it's fascinating, you know. Get a chance to win a very quality product. It's awesome. So let's go ahead and bring up. All right, here we go. This is the problem with restarting the computer after like updates and stuff like that. It's just always messes everything up. Good grief. All right. First video is from Dragon Age 2. It is Varric and Hawk, a friendship, entitled Meet Destiny. Let's go ahead and check this out. Yes, that's right, Jace. Jace was a winner last year. Can vouch for the quality and speed of delivery. Nice. Yeah, cool thing about the group that I use to fulfill the merch is that they actually have manufacturing plants all over the world. So it really cuts down on the amount of shipping. So that's pretty awesome. I love that fact. Just based on the product, where you're located, it'll try to find the closest manufacturing plant to you. So that's very cool. And again, quality is always guaranteed. Always. Email if you see any visual thing or whatnot, and they'll replace it free of charge or refund you, whichever one. Shipping took a little long, like they had a manufacturing issue or something. I can't remember exactly what they said in the email, but it was some sort of manufacturing issue. So after, I think I was supposed to get it in about a week or so, a week and a half maybe. They emailed and said they were refunding the entire shipping costs. So not just that one item. We're talking the entire order. I was like, wow, okay, all right. Todd Reacts customer service. Not bad. I wish more companies were like that. But yeah, awesome stuff. Definitely enter the giveaway. I'm going to be posting the ad that you saw at the beginning here, and I'm going to be promoting it. So there will be more entrants. So get your entry. Get your entry in today. It ends the 17th at midnight Eastern Standard Time. Basically Saturday night. Or early Sunday, I guess. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and make that full screen and get going.
Inquisitor, meet Hawk, the champion of Kirkwall. How do you do? Merrick Tetris, at your service.
If we'll be working together, I should find out more about you. You're in luck. I'm always willing to talk about myself to beautiful women. What my brother doesn't realize is that we need someone like you. He would never admit it either. He's too proud. I, however, am quite practical.
Why would you stick your neck out for a complete stranger?
I'd rather take a chance on someone with your reputation than head into the deep roads unprepared. And besides, we'd be your partners. I'm willing to give a little trust if you will.
It's not like I had anything better planned.
Perfect. So, I've been dying to know, what was going through your head when you fought that ogre?
For the first few seconds, what do they feed those things?
I don't know anyone else that's even seen one.
Come on, Varric. Let's go drink until we can't see straight. That'll make you feel better.
Oh, that's sweet. But watching you get sick won't cheer me up. Much. Anyway, thank you.
I wouldn't say no to a pint.
I should make you buy the drinks, oh champion of Kirkwall. Look, I've got some news. You might not want to be near anything breakable when I tell you, though.
Varric, whatever you have to tell me, it'll be fine.
I know.
A lot of things can keep you awake, you know. I wouldn't reach for the doom first.
Sure, I could have a cup of tea in the morning, but I hear it's bad for you.
Is it brilliant or horrible that
Is
you
it?
played Diamondback
Cup
with
of
my
tea in the
dog?
morning.
All I'm saying is he'd be up more than 2 sovereigns if he
Doesn't
watched
sound
his
right.
tells.
We were just talking about you.
People slam
Carry on.
coffee in the morning.
I love to eavesdrop.
Hawk said sarcastically.
You know, I hate it when you do that.
Hawk muttered in an angry aside to the dwarf. Hawk? This is awkward.
At a loss for words? I should mark this day on my calendar.
Enjoy this while it lasts. It might never happen again. People say you and that elf, you know, the angsty Tevinter one, are becoming quite the item. So, what's going on, Hawk?
Well. I never thought you were the type, Varric. I'm flattered.
It's the chest hair, isn't it? Women can never resist my chest hair. Unfortunately, it's not to be. I'm spoken for.
Bianca stands in my way again, does she?
What can I say? She's the jealous type. Listen, as your friend, I feel like I'd be doing you a disservice if I didn't say something. You do know the elf is covered in spikes, like an angsty porcupine. He might have some issues.
I know you mean well, Varric. Don't worry, I know what I'm doing.
You might have
certainly
some
hope so.
issues.
I'm glad you're watching my back.
That's what I'm here
Bianca's
for.
his modified custom
That
bow.
and doing
Oh,
all
okay.
the fighting.
You know what I like about you, Hawk? Your humility.
See? This is why you bring someone like me along.
We'll take a look. If we come running back, screaming, you'll know staying put was the right decision.
I've got something for you, Varric.
My father's signet ring.
And if
Where'd
they're
you
running,
find it?
run in their direction.
Roderick pawned it off to pay for the expedition. I can't believe you found it. This sounds exactly like the sort of fake thing I'd make up about you.
I'm just glad I found it.
I owe you one, Hawk. Remind me later to put you on my tab. I thought there might be a chance you'd want to go back to Ferelden now that things have calmed down. It's good to hear you're sticking around.
What would I do without my trusty dwarf? I'd cry myself to sleep without you.
Oh, don't get all teary-eyed on me, Hawk. You know I can't stand to see a human cry. You're lucky just to be standing here. Somehow, Hawk, I imagine things won't be dull with you around. So, this will be, let's just call it an adventure, I guess.
Great. Now we're adventurous.
You have got to hear this, Hawk. There's this tale making the rounds. They're saying
yeah?
you single-handedly fought off a pirate invasion.
I was just like, wait a minute, that's Assassin's Creed.
Strange that people would get such an idea out of the blue.
I may have embellished a detail or two here and there, a little, and added a few things that didn't happen. For pacing, you understand. Just
For the
don't be
pacing.
surprised if people seem in awe.
What compels you to
Didn't even
spin these
turn on the
ridiculous
TV back
tales?
there. Wow.
I love the sound of my own voice, and I'm a compulsive liar. Honestly, I don't know. It's just something I do. There's power in stories, though. That's all history is. The best tales, the ones that last. Might as well be mine.
Wouldn't it make more sense for you to be the main character in these tall tales of yours?
There's a recipe to a good hero, Hawk. It's like alchemy. One part down to earth, one part selfless nobility, 2 parts crazy, and you season liberally with wild falsehoods. You let that percolate through a good audience for a while, and when it's done, you've got your hero.
I guess all works. A little reverence wouldn't hurt, though.
You're beautiful, deadly, and hang out with fantastic dwarves. It would be a crime if people didn't talk about you. Anyway, I'll quit exaggerating before it goes to your head. Look, I just want to say, it has been an honor knowing you.
You're a good friend, Varric.
I know. It's hard to imagine what you'd do without me. You know, it's 6 years today. 6 years since I found you dragging your tail out of Bartran's office. Here's to whatever comes next.
I'm not going to lie. Varric is a little monotone to the point where it's driving me nuts. Like, there's a lot of lines in there that could be very comedic and just land a little better, but boy, is he monotone.
It was
Like, we need a little voice inflection
you
or something.
kept her from us.
I was protecting my friend.
Have you got a minute, Varric?
For you, I have all the time in the world. Thanks, Hawk. I knew you wouldn't let me down. Thanks for coming.
You did well, Varric. Titania Almectol Tavash Iduk.
That was sweet, Hawk. Now let's get out of here before you see me cry.
Good luck with your Inquisition.
That was good.
And take care of Varric.
Change the voice a little bit.
Hawk.
There's nothing to be afraid of there. We can handle this.
The scary part is, when you say that, I actually start to believe it. I must be going crazy in my old age. You know me, Hawk. I'm not one for long goodbyes. I'm not sure we should be doing this. Helping dangerous people run amok. But I'm with you.
We've faced down worse things than this, Varric. What could possibly go wrong?
Oh, I hate it when you say that. What do you say we put an end to all this waiting around and go meet destiny?
Excellent. Excellent edit. Interesting relationship between those two. Obviously very, I don't know, partners is a good way to put it. Obviously they both want to keep each other alive and whatnot. But I couldn't tell if that was actually the player or Hawk coming on to Varric, I think. Or if it was just kind of a joke, because it was told in monotone, so I have no idea if it was being serious or sarcastic. But very, very good. I'm going to throw that a link down below in the YouTube video description for the original edit. Go throw it some love. Let's go ahead and pull up some more information. Obviously, Jace is here, who loves Dragon Age. Is going to be able to offer some good insight into it. And certainly, shout out, I do like to do this at the start and at the end, but usually at the start. Shout out to Rocco Kitty, Jace, and Luke for helping out and being great mods and everything. I appreciate it, as always. And let's bring up some information here. Varric is never a romance. Oh, okay. That's too bad. I feel like, you know, I feel like he's getting left out. Hawk, quote. There are men who struggle against destiny and yet achieve only an early grave. There are men who flee destiny only to have it swallow them whole, and there are men who embrace destiny and do not show their fear. These are the ones that change the world forever. Hawk is a player-controlled protagonist in Dragon Age 2. Fully voiced, can be either male or female, and has a fully customizable appearance. Hawk can be a mage, warrior, or rogue. Default given name for Hawk is Garrett for a male and Marion for a female. This can be changed to whatever the player chooses. However, the surname is fixed. Let's look at some personalities, shall we? Based on dialogue options the player chooses, Hawk can exhibit these 3 distinct personalities: diplomatic, helpful, light green, light blue, highlight, olive branch, angel wings, and halo. I have no idea what the hell any of that is. Humorous or charming, or the third option, aggressive and direct. Fist, hammer, twin swords. So I'm assuming you're just murking everybody. People either get the fist, or they get the hammer, or they get the twin swords coming at them. First dialogue choice the player chooses sets Hawk's personality. Oh, you got to be careful with that one. If the player frequently chooses dialogue from the same type, that attitude will stack. If the player decides to change Hawk's personality, one of the other 2 attitudes must be selected more than twice as many times as the current one has. I like the fact that you can change the character, but you have to be like repetitive about it. Like you're really making this choice. Kind of interesting. The idea behind the system is to ensure a consistency in Hawk's delivery throughout each act. Though past a certain point, Hawk's personality is effectively crystallized, as there will not be enough dialogue remaining to overcome the dominant attitude. So you would have to purposely like this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. But eventually you'd run out of dialogue. Current personality can be confirmed by having a companion right-click Hawk if they say something funny. For example, then the dominant personality type is humorous charming. At the start of each act, Hawk retains the established personality, but the stack of previous choices is reduced, making it easier to change Hawk's tone. Interesting. The Hawk we just saw was humorous. Definitely seems like it, for sure. Hawk's personality from Dragon Age 2 carries over from Dragon Age Inquisition. Can also be set in Dragon Age Keep. Interesting. That's very neat. I like the fact that you can select the personality between 3 options, but you can also change it. That's fascinating to me. Let's see. Diplomatic, helpful. During Raiders on the Cliff, Evit's Marauders, they're just men, flesh and bone. Flesh can be torn, bones can be broken. Alone, they will pick you off one by one. Together, we are unstoppable. On me. Let's make Kirkwall a better place for everyone. When in doubt, run away and let me handle it. Something else I can help you with. Onward, there's much to be done. Humorous. Oh, cloak and dagger phrases. How about the queasy crow? Flies at midnight. Some days I'd like to go 1 week without meeting an insane mage. Just 1 week. We do a lot of walking, don't we? I have an excellent sense of dramatic timing and good hair. And then we have aggressive Hawk. They say your life flashes in front of your eyes before you die. Any helpful flashes yet? That's almost humorous, honestly. Seems to me the last man standing gets final say on who is right or wrong. There we go. Anyone who leaves is a deserter, and we all know what happens to deserters. You better have a good reason for bothering me. I don't like it when people interrupt my thoughts. I like it. I like the fact that you can do that. Each act has a few years between, hence the opportunity to... Oh, okay. Adjust the personality. Yeah, that's interesting, honestly. I like that. I mean, I think I've played games like that before. But usually, I don't know, usually it's a little more difficult to... well, honestly, most of the time it's just good or bad. And then the dialogue tree is very much just kind of one tone in a way. So that's kind of interesting. Trying to think about Red Dead Redemption. Everything's the same tone, but you can choose whether to be good or bad. And I'm thinking about Fallout 3 I played. and you can kind of change it around a little bit, but I don't think it really ever sets or anything like that. I might be wrong, but it's been a while since I played played Fallout 3. But I think it's just choose whatever you feel are right for, in that moment. Hawk is the second cousin to the human Magi Warden through Leandra. Through player choice, it is possible for Hawk to be distantly related to Kieran as well, through their second cousin, the Warden. Those who purchased and played Dragon Age 2 and logged on prior to 2011 were eligible for the BioWare Signature Pack, which added Hawk as a companion in Dragon Age Legends. His war cry is, "Thanks for buying Dragon Age 2. However, with the release of the single-player version, his war cry was changed to, "A champion always strikes twice." My gosh. Thanks for buying Dragon Age 2. That's funny. Hawk is the second player character from a BioWare game to return as an NPC in a later game. The first was the player character from Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, who appeared as an NPC in Star Wars The Old Republic. That's fascinating. Varric Tetris, something, not to be confused with Varric. There's, I have no idea if I'm saying those correctly. There's power in stories, though. That's all history is. The best tales. One that's last might as well be mine. As a dwarf, class rogue, specialization in Dragon Age 2 was marksman. Companion of Hawk, companion of the Inquisitor in Dragon Age Inquisition, excuse me. Signature weapon, Bianca, the crossbow. Bianca has a carved wood stock and brass embellishments, as well as a retractable bayonet that slides out of a slot in the front. Oh yeah, there it is. As such, Varric is the only companion who cannot equip different weapons. When asked about the story behind how Bianca got her name, he replies that it involves a girl and a promise, and that is the one story that he can never tell. Interesting. He has put the story to song, but will not sing it, instead humming the tune during battle. That's fascinating. Avoid any Veilguard spoilers, remember? Indeed. All right, let's go to personality. Do they have that for him? Let's see. Statistics, quotes. They got quotes. I don't like this. That's right up there with what could possibly go wrong. There's a recipe to a good hero, Hawk. It's like alchemy. 1 part down to earth, 1 part selfless nobility, 2 parts crazy, and you season liberally with wild falsehoods. You let that percolate through a good audience for a while, and when it's done, you've got a hero. Once more, I am falsely accused of whatever it is that I am accused of falsely. Hawk, I'm a businessman. Now and then, I shoot people. Well, at least he's got his priorities right. You should know by now that I love the sound of my own voice, Hawk. I'm not going to lie, I get pretty tired of my voice by the end of things. Maybe it's just because it's my own voice. Shows what you know. I would definitely bring this up just to gossip. I didn't, but I would. Regarding his brother, I swear I'm going to find that SOB, sorry, mother, and I will kill him. He apologized for calling his brother an SOB and then said he'd kill him. That's hilarious. That is very funny. Yes, we are going to avoid any new Dragon Age information. Due to Varric's role in the game's storyline, he's the only companion in Dragon Age 2 who cannot have crisis points and leave the group. There is also the case in Dragon Age Inquisition Varric, Solus, and Cassandra will never leave, no matter how low their opinion of the Inquisitor becomes. Well, you got to have some people stick around for the story. You do have to have a narrative. You can't just, have everything be left up to choice. You do need some sort of a linear story. Varric's greatest fear is to become like his parents. That's interesting. A lot of young people have that fear. I don't want to be like my parents. Newsflash, you become like your parents without even realizing it. That's the crazy part. The older you get, you kind of notice it and you catch on to some mannerisms. You're just like, oh my gosh, did I say that? What? Mary Kirby describes him as Beef Bourguignon. He also asserts that if he were a Harry Potter character, he would be sorted into Hufflepuff. Interesting. During the Mark of the Assassin DLC, party banter with Hawke will reveal that he was actually hoping to intercept Hawke and their sibling before they talked to Bartrand. He's described as, quote, the storyteller in promotional materials in Inquisition. Fascinating. Varric and Hawke's relationship and why it's one of the best written. This was, oh my gosh, this was written 10 years ago. That's right. I forgot it's been like a decade. Now, by that, I mean friendship. It is written so well, going from a business acquaintance with some common respect to a lifelong friend. It helps that he is the one telling the tale of Hawke. I think the fact that it was written with Varric never being a possible love interest helped, as they could devote more of his high friendship conversations to showing a true friendship in the way they couldn't with the others who had, romance as an option or a limited amount of friend dialogue. And the friendship is shown developing in a well-written way that only Cass has in Inquisition. Yes, the others have it too, but hers is the most convincing. This goes for Aveline to a certain extent too. These are actually the only two who didn't do anything to screw Hawke over and always has your back. And the best bit is how it comes out in Inquisition and how they react to each other. Also of note that Varric lied convincingly to a seeker of truth, basically the witch hunters of DA universe, with the power to set you on fire through the power of faith, who even the knight commanders are armor soilingly scared of in order to protect his friend. Wow. I think Varric is pretty amazing. He's an incredibly loyal friend and puts himself on the line for Hawke. The guilt he feels for everything is so real and well written, it's touching. A lot of people don't like him as much in DA, since he's not as buddy-buddy with you. But by the time Inquisition rolls in, that guy is drowning in shame. He's seen so many terrible things, and some of them were in part his fault. He's plagued with nightmares, so he's hardly sleeping as it is. He's got to watch his every move because there's a seeker just waiting for him to slip up. I'm thinking, while we're still in Haven, she kind of gives him space once you get to Skyhold, which she regrets for a bit too. Books get stabbed. Not to mention, he was kind of dragged there to begin with. People also forget the Inquisitor, is a stranger to him. He's not going to be buddy-buddy with them right off the bat. That slowly gained friendship from nothing isn't there like it was with Hawke. The Inquisitor is the herald, bigger-than-life kind of person, which doesn't put them on equal footing from the get-go, like Varric was with Hawke. So I actually appreciate the fact that they have the slight disconnect between the Inquisitor and Varric. Yes, they get a bit closer over time, but it's not the same, and Varric even explains why. I do know a streamer that can't stand Varric. Not sure if he does it to irritate a few of the viewers or not, but we're constantly disagreeing about him. He thinks Varric is just about money and cracking jokes. Clearly he knows nothing about the paragon of manliness. Our paragon of manliness. Well, he does reiterate the fact he's a businessman who kills people from time to time. So, obviously he does care about money, as any good business person does. And there are some jokes, I suppose, but honestly, most of it seems like trying to survive. And obviously, it's gone past the level of just kind of a business acquaintance if they're, trying to help you survive and do these tasks and whatnot. Bartrand is his older brother he wants to kill. Oh, okay. Very well put. Yes, I miss Vark being pally, but the fact he isn't just makes his relationship with Hawk stand out more. Also, the fact that he has seen 3 years of war rip through Thetis like fire, knowing that he was the one who dropped the match, making his joviality, joviality. There we go. Good grief. I haven't seen that. I haven't read that word in a while. Joviality look more like he is trying to escape rather than actually enjoying himself carefree. I don't actually mind that, or the fact that many of your companions aren't very companionable. Iron Bowl, Cass, Josephine, Cullen, that's about it. All the others have a driving force which gets in the way. Cassandra is different because, in fact, you, or at least what you represent, are her driving force. Iron Bowl is just like that with everyone because he is, well, Iron Bowl. How can anyone dislike Vark? I think the perfect storm of Mary Kirby's amazing writing and Brian Bloom's incredible voice acting is what made him the hit that he is with a majority of players. Let's see here. Noble D-bag. That kind of stood out. I'm like, wow, that's an interesting phrase. Let's see. See if anybody has any differing. One of the main reasons I am pleased that I finally went back and played Dragon Age 2 is that now I know what a mensch is our Vark. All right. I think that's... I'm just reading through, just seeing if I could find anything, I don't know, noteworthy, I suppose. Somebody said, I completely agree on the romance front. Let us have some dwarf love for once, BioWare. Oh, here we go. I finally found it. This person says, I don't agree at all, which is cool because people have different opinions, even if you presented yours as fact. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Strap in, ladies and gentlemen. These are actually the only two who don't do anything to screw Hawk over and always have your back. Really? What about, oh gosh, Fenris? I'm assuming it, is it Fenris? Maybe. That kind of sounds real. I forgot about him. He does have a little murder problem to work through. Was that said about Dexter? He's got a little bit of a murder problem. We got to help him through. A little bit of a murder problem. But doesn't seem to come into conflict with Hawk over it. I somehow managed to skip him on my canon run. So that's probably why I didn't put him in the list. From the first playthrough back when DA2 was a few months old on Xbox, I remember he was quite interesting for the info on Tevinter. I guess also Varric does betray Hawk in the Fade, although I do feel his motivations were much more believable than Isabella's. Fenris? Okay. Fenris is awesome too. I appreciate it. There you go. There you go, folks. Let's go ahead and hop into the next video. It is Shaymanda. FNAF, moments that are stuck in my brain. Oh, gosh. Five Nights at Freddy's. Oh, no. Oh no. I hope there better not be jump scares in this video. There better not be. Fenris kills slavers. He was a freed slave, so it makes sense. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. That's a little less of like a... I mean, it's still a problem, okay? Morally. But it makes sense why he does it, for sure. All right, let's hop into the next one. It is Smosh. Smosh Games, I think? Yeah, Smosh Games. Five Nights at Freddy's moments that are stuck in my brain. Oh, boy. There better not be jump scares. It's going to be out of here. Calling it a day. Let's jump into it. Fingers crossed.
I know about the bite of 84
Close.
or 82. Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Wait, I don't get it. They're looking for his pizza? I still really don't get that.
That's not what's happening. Freddy's there.
Hey, this is actually fucking scary, man.
Yeah. There is that fox that's
Hey, this is actually scary.
What's the fox
there was
say?
I don't.
What did the
I
fox
forget.
say?
I don't
What
remember.
did the fox say?
What does the fox say?
No, we definitely
Oh,
are playing this on a little bit of
God.
easy mode, but that's okay because we're both babies.
I'm not a baby. You're a baby.
Oh shit!
What was the squeaky noise?
I don't know what just happened.
Dude, none of the cameras work. That's what just happened.
Okay, okay. Chica's gone. Where's Chica? Where is
Going
Chica?
So fast.
I gotta look for Chica.
I know, but
Chica's right
is she
there.
wearing a bib?
I don't.
Oh my gosh. I think I watched Markiplier play this the most. Oh, it was brutal. It was so brutal.
I don't know.
Is she a baby?
The whole time you're
Don't
just
she
like,
got a baby
I should
or a
probably look
woman?
Okay,
like right down the
I-
hallway, see if they're there.
Okay, I think
'Cause
we're
it's
good.
What's up,
very
solar
different
system?
I think we're
attitudes.
gone.
If she
I
has
think
a
we're gone.
bib
I don't
on,
think
we're
she.
If this is a baby coming after us, we're literally so start looking. Start finding her.
I'm doing the meme right now and I hate it.
What's the meme?
Just this like.
Yeah.
This sucks. I've never played this game like this with headphones. I hate this. I hate this so much. There, she's right there. That's
eat.
right outside.
Same.
That is
Let's
right
eat.
outside.
She says,
She's like, I'm gonna eat.
She needs to eat.
Chica.
Also, her eyes are. She's a little bit drunk. There.
Oh god.
Oh shit!
What the?
I think this game really hit the mark. People that either don't play video games playing it, or it was their first time playing it, or they really can't handle this stuff well. Obviously, these two, I don't know if they can handle this stuff very well. It seems like they can't, which makes it so much funnier. I have a sneaking suspicion if I played this game, it would be very much a similar outcome.
Ready?
Ready? Oh! I pressed the wrong button. I.
Are we dead?
Yes, we died.
What the?
Are we dead? Oh my gosh.
Who's Scott Cathwan? Cathwan.
Who's Scott?
Okay, now someone's there. Now someone's
don't
there.
Even
Now
I'm a wimp,
someone's
so I
there.
never
Someone's
played.
been there, boo.
No, that's
Same,
now Bonnie's
honestly.
right there.
You're gonna get us
I
killed.
never
and we're
played
not
it.
gonna have any- Was Freddy just holding a microphone?
I watched
Yeah, 'cause he
maybe
sings.
a couple of
Oh,
videos
Freddy's
of
a singer?
Markiplier
Freddy's a
playing
singer.
it, and I'm
He
like,
used to
nope,
sing.
can't
Are
handle
they a
it.
band?
They're a band. That's,
Not even
yeah.
gonna attempt it.
I
It's
know.
only 4
We're
a.m.
gonna die.
Don't. Morale. Shane.
Morale.
Okay, I think we can.
I never played it, just watched people play it. Yeah.
I can't. I'm too scared.
Oh my god. Oh my
I'm
god.
simply too
You
scared.
literally almost had
They're not.
it.
They're not around here. We're gonna be fine. We're gonna make it. We're okay.
No, we're not.
We're gonna make it.
It's at
We're-
1%.
Wow.
What did I tell you?
I am so
Wow.
What did I tell you?
I am so
Wow.
I
stressed out.
know Five Nights at Freddy's.
You don't. You are flying.
Deep in the
I
lore.
have
Nice.
You are flying. You okay? Are they nearest? Because
You
if
just
they're
take.
not,
You take
no,
it.
absolutely
you take
not.
It.
Absolutely
you take
not.
it.
Absolutely
Take the control. You.
How do I?
I'm not even going to tell you the controls. I'm going to let you just have fun. Here, can I see it again?
Yeah.
Okay.
You do the door.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks. That felt good.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, take it back.
Oh, no! Hey! No, because I don't know how to shut the door. I don't know how to
It's
shut the
fine.
door.
We're gonna be fine.
I
You
don't
got
know how to
this.
shut the door.
Oh my
Amanda, trust.
gosh.
Oh
Just
my
trust.
God, I don't know how to shut the door.
You got
I don't know how to shut the
You
door.
got this. You got this, Amanda. You
Wait,
just trust. Just trust. You gotta trust. You gotta shut the door. Oh, you gave me shit for not knowing how to shut the door. There you go. You shut that door. But there's the
Oh,
other
God.
door.
My anxiety could never take this game.
And now you
ever.
are FNAF.
You're a prick.
Yeah, open the door.
Good grief.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
Close the door. Close it. I don't know. I forgot how to shut the door. I forgot how to shut the door. I forgot how to do it. I forgot. I don't know.
oh no.
Oh no! I didn't shut the door. You didn't tell me how to shut the door.
I'm now picturing you as a security guard, like, I forgot how to shut the door.
Instead, what I did, I just left. I just went, I'm out of here. I'm going to go check the other rooms and hope it never happens again to me. Has anyone been these people for Halloween?
Oh.
What?
No, they haven't.
Wait,
Actually, this has zero fan base. Five Nights at Freddy's, not many people know about it.
Really?
No, I'm kidding.
We should get more people to know about it.
Yeah, more people
Five
should
Nights
know
at
about
Freddy's
Five Nights.
definitely had
Know
its
about it.
moment.
I'll dress as Chica.
I saw the movie.
Okay, great.
Movie was pretty good, honestly.
We're in the bite of 87 right now.
I don't.
It was
that's
better
what
than I thought it was
my
going to
theory.
be.
That's my
You know,
game
usually
theory.
the
Oh my God.
usually the
I'm gonna press
movies
ready.
taken over from video games are just awful.
What the f? Wait, what just happened?
We got pranked.
These people really do exist, and we are about to play a worker here, and we really exist, and we are about to die.
All right, here we go.
What's up, Slayer Kitty?
Wait.
No.
That actually doesn't make sense. That's like a
Ooh.
flaw. Oh. Okay.
Rough night last night.
I could see this being like
But
entertaining,
I saw her.
certainly,
She
but
has hips
oh
and a
gosh,
waist. So we are totally.
I couldn't do it.
We
Couldn't
might
handle
fall
it.
in love. All right, you.
You gotta move.
You stay-
gotta.
I know you're not moving though. This is what you do. You stay in the room a lot and you flash. You get scared.
What are you talking about?
We gotta survey.
I was actively surveying, and you're here like, what are you doing? Oh shit!
Let me know.
Oh shit! I like the movie. I did too. That was good.
I almost feel like I can't scream because she's right there.
I know.
By now, I'm sure you've noticed the older models sitting in the back room. Those are from the previous location.
They don't move, right?
They did move. Screwed.
Wait.
Ah!
Oh!
Ah! Ah! Go away. Does that work? Did that work on it?
I don't know. That one doesn't feel good. Oh, that's the gross one.
That's the
the
up
one that's all f***ed up.
And now it's Chica.
Okay.
Damn.
They
Damn.
are great.
You doing?
Chica. Why is she only in little pink underwear? I don't get it. I actually don't get
Okay.
it. Every time you go to it, it laughs.
Oh.
Come on! What were we supposed to do?
Wait, I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it.
I don't get it.
I don't get how we did. That's not fair.
It's so much more enjoyable
Wait,
because
I
they
don't
have
get
no
how we
idea what they're
died.
doing.
We had a mask on.
Because I was
The
Foxy.
lore is so
Oh, that's
dense,
Music Box.
really.
What are you doing?
I
what
have
are you
to-
doing? What are you doing?
Now it's Chica.
What are you? I literally can't believe you just almost faded out.
What are you talking about?
You almost faded out.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't know where you just went right then. I literally felt like you let go of the steering wheel. And I was by myself on a highway. And we were about to go off a bridge. Are you insane?
Oh my gosh, they're
I
coming out
pressed
with
the
a
wrong buttons. I'm
second
sorry.
Can't
movie.
do that again.
Okay. You go.
I don't know how to
You
do
got
it.
it.
I
Oh
don't know
yeah.
how to do
Oh,
it.
that's what it's like.
Wait.
Oh, look, the music box going up, but don't turn
Wait,
away.
Actually, how do you take off the mask?
Yeah, this one.
God, you're.
Five Nights at Freddy 2 is releasing in theaters next December, by the way. Next December. Who directed the first one? Was it Emma? Okay, same director. That's pretty good. Same director, at least. Yeah, it was not terrible. Oh, God. I knew Rotten Tomatoes would absolutely pan it. Oh, my gosh. So the critics score is 32%. 32%. The audience score is 86%. So that's one of those where the critics absolutely hate it and the people actually absolutely love it. Oh my gosh.
What the fuck? Literally, what the fuck? That was so awful. That was so awful.
This one.
I can't believe you just did that to me. I literally feel so betrayed. I feel like you almost went off a bridge and then you were like, I'm taking the keys. And you left me hanging. And you walked to the nearest town. And I was all by myself. And you took my wallet. And it's so cold. I have no jacket. I dressed up for the night. I have nothing. I have no protection.
Yeah.
Timing on that shirt.
Intended audience loved it.
doesn't matter.
Critics
The mask was
absolutely
gonna
hated
protect
it.
you from Foxy. That was gonna happen no matter
Oh
what.
my God. My neck. I'm crying.
One of the reviews from the critics is literally this. All this movie needs is Nicolas Cage, and it'd be fine. That's literally the tagline for that review. What the heck?
My nightmares is literally that happening. You can need
Foxy,
braces.
go f yourself. Go away.
Nice, Shane. You really told him. You really got him.
I watch people play it. I love the movie. I love the TikToks. I love the music. I think about them.
But you've never played
I
it.
dream
You think about them?
I think about Five Nights at Freddy's, guys. And there's TikToks of
I
YouTubers
think
who
about
got to meet
them.
the animatronics from the movie, and I think about them all the time. And I think about them. And listen
Okay,
to
but
music.
you've never played it.
I've never played it. I've only watched Markiplier play it and you guys. I hear music. The minute I didn't flash a light.
I don't play scary games. I should make that very
Same.
clear. I'm not a scary game person.
I like scary.
I like Breath of the Wild and Mario Odyssey.
Is that like...
I think we need a pro.
Well done. Yeah.
I like action games. I like
Alex is
story-driven games. I like sports games.
I've played
That
most of
no
them.
was like
Horror
no.
movies and
Have you
horror
beaten- have you
games is
beaten
not
this
something I got into.
I've beaten like up to night.
You're
I
distracting.
passed night 2 for sure.
How do you do this? That's not what I want to hear, Alex.
I literally don't know how you're seeing anything. I don't know what just happened.
I don't know what's going
My
on.
life
either.
flashed before my eyes.
I'm 25.
Yeah.
Okay, that's enough.
That's fair. Damn.
There's,
Boom. Roasted.
Moonboy's got-
Yeah.
Come on! No! This game is impossible.
Saved your ass.
You
Saved
did
your
save
ass.
my ass. You
Saved
did
your
save my
ass.
ass.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. That's teamwork.
See?
Let's go.
See, all you gotta do is trust. All you gotta do is trust.
God.
This is a team effort. This is a collaborative game.
Oh my God.
I am not.
Yeah, it's
the mother
definitely
sitting in
subtle,
the
for
back
sure.
Anymore. I am a fighter.
That is someone else.
I gotta take off the mask, bro. I gotta take off the mask, bro. Who am I right now?
I don't know, man.
Who am I? Oh no, I don't know. I don't know.
No. Shoot. Okay, so we're learning. I accidentally killed the game.
I know you don't want to play, but we have to play.
I'm just like, all right, and we're done. And...
Escape. We're done.
Escape.
Okay.
Ear.
Log off.
Ear.
Oh.
Yeah, there's like mini games or something, isn't there?
What the flick was that?
What the flick was that, dude?
What the flick was that?
Change scared.
All right, so your guess is as good as mine. You just click things. I think there's no animatronics in this one.
A ventilation error!
Ah! Wait, we're still here. We're still here.
What do I do?
We're okay. We're okay. I don't know.
I have to go.
Okay, we're fine. We're good. We're good.
I can hear myself
ventilation
breathing.
error. Ventilation error. We need to fix the ventilation.
I can hear myself breathing.
This air, it's stale. Gotta fix it.
We're okay. We're okay. We're okay.
I don't know how to exit.
We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine.
I don't know.
Oh no.
I genuinely got really scared.
Are you?
Real tears.
Sorry.
Real tears.
Really scared. It took over, you know, it like got really real.
Yeah.
My eyes are watering.
Yeah, dude.
That was really scary. Oh my God, I was so confident, like I was gonna be fine. Thank you, Alex.
I would have given you. I know people probably think.
I don't know what happened.
People probably think that I'm f***ing with you. I genuinely didn't know what to do either. I would have done the same thing.
Mini games, hidden stuff. The creator likes to make people really look for the story.
It's
interesting.
Terrifying. I know.
Apparently, with the movie, I just saw it here on Rotten Tomatoes. Apparently, in the movie, Jim Henson's Creature Shop assisted with the animatronics. So no wonder they look so dang good. You got Jim Henson's Creature Shop working on it.
We're cooking.
We're doing good, and that's the news. We're having a good time.
That's scaring me more. Because I feel like if I'm in with a news reporter, we're
Spring
dead.
trap or me?
You hear that? You hear that?
What? What? That's not fair. That's not fair. That's bullshit.
I don't understand how that happened.
I don't either.
I almost called you ma'am. I don't know why it felt better.
Well, you know, that's okay.
You know, it's okay.
That's fine. We have to reboot. Oh, okay. I saw him. We're screwed. I get it. We're screwed. I get it. We're screwed.
Play a sound.
Okay. I'm playing a sound.
Play a sound.
Oh.
You can't stay here. What am I supposed to do? We gotta fix something.
No. Go away.
Oh.
Go away, dude. Just leave me alone.
Dude.
Freaking dude. Come on.
We will punch you.
I will punch you in the face, you idiot.
Idiot.
You're
loser.
stupid.
Purple eyes. No one has that.
This is how you actually play FNAF, just so you know. They don't tell you this.
Exactly.
Shut up.
up.
Go away.
We hate you.
I don't care.
Buddy, go play the music, right?
Right. You should have a gun, a sword,
No.
a taser.
VR games were horrifying. Oh my God.
Oh wait, yeah, I agree.
I can't imagine playing the VR games of any horror games. I remember Markiplier playing, I think it was like a Slender Man game or something. Oh my gosh, that thing was just terrifying. And I have a VR headset. It's like the old, what is it even called? It's like the Oculus Go or something like that. It was the cheapest one I could find. And I tried a horror game or like a story-based game once, and it was legit terrifying. Just being in it, having it strapped to your face and not being able to like look away or whatever, anything flying towards you or like whatever, it makes you like jump back and oh God. It's awful. It's awful. If you enjoy that kind of thing and you like jump scares and whatnot, you'll probably love it. But for anyone who gets terrified easily via, jump scares and whatever, it is brutal. Brutal.
Like fully.
I need a toolkit.
I can't imagine playing this in VR.
Or like a
Cannot
soaker
imagine
to
it.
mess up their electronics.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, I'd brace yourself. I feel like we're about to have a bad time.
Oh.
Okay. Just
Hey, buddy.
Just go away.
We know what you did. We know that you went rogue from the rest of your family.
We know you went rogue.
We know that you split your roots from the fungus underneath the pizzeria.
We know you're probably feeling alone, and we know you're probably going through some things, but we don't give a shit. We think you're a little baby. God.
Wait it out.
You want me to do a full reboot right now?
No, there's no reason to do that when stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, don't listen to him.
Don't listen to the producers who know this game.
Honestly, don't listen to him.
Okay, you're right.
He's actually never played this
You're
game.
so right. You're so right.
doesn't know what
Spencer
he's
doesn't know what he's doing.
Yeah, Joe Reed.
All right. Just to refresh my memory, in this game, you have to visually see the animatronic for it to go back, right? So you're basically trying to catch the animatronic before they catch you, basically. Is that what I'm getting from this? Like, as long as you see it. Do you have to like wait a certain amount of times? Like, 10 seconds and then look away and then come back and it's gone? Or do you have to just catch it in a glimpse? Like, that had always confused me. Like, I probably knew this when I was watching the playthroughs, but at this point, I can't remember. Deadly hide and seek. Yeah. Exactly.
Reboot it unless it's down. That's bullshit.
Nice.
Everyone knows that.
Don't listen to them. Listen to me.
Yeah, exactly. I'm trying to get back.
Oh.
Do you think this is what it's like when our do you think
Stuck
do you think this
in
is what
the
it
menu.
feels like when our parents try to use a computer?
I'm trying to get back to the home screen.
I just deleted my email. Mom, just go to drafts. I don't know where that is.
This is truly how my mom acts when I tell her to like do
Yeah.
anything on the
Yeah.
computer.
I'm like, Mom, you can recover your deleted thing. She's like,
I don't know.
It's gone. It's gone forever.
Yeah, we got a little error. That's fine. Errors are fine.
Just got a little error here, but we're okay.
We're fine. We just go fix a little error.
I'm hearing some bullshit.
Just go fix a little error.
Oh.
What the hell?
There's something in the vents.
I think the kids were like, get back in the suit.
Get back in the suit.
Yeah, he went in the suit and died.
Interesting.
Oh, the
I
movie.
think the suit kills them.
What do you think? Wait, was he in the suit before? Like, what do you,
No. He was just free and loose and like raw. And then when he gets in the suit takes over and kills him and takes over his body and then becomes another demon. Maybe that's what the next game is.
Becomes its
Slipknot
soul.
in the suit.
I like that game theory.
Wait, what's our name? And we didn't get paid.
We didn't get paid.
We
That's
we
so true.
stopped getting paid.
That's the scariest thing about this whole game is
Yeah.
how
we don't get paid.
The wage, honestly. Oh my gosh. Excellent edit, by the way. Definitely appreciate the editor putting this together. I will go ahead and like that video because I liked it. Link down below in the video description on YouTube for this video. Go throw it some love if you enjoyed it. And of course, as always, check out the channel. Might have other videos that you're into. So check it out. Let's go ahead and bring up some information on the one and only Shane. American actor, comedian, cast member of Smosh, host of Smosh Lab, was the host of Smosh Lab, the announcer for the game show. You posted that. And the main co-star of the Damien and Shane show on Smosh Games, along with Damien Haas. He was later best known for hosting Bepperdy. What? Who Memed It, reading Reddit stories, and Smosh Mouth with Amanda. Shane's first credit appearance was in Hand Bomb, in which he was officially announced as a member of the family, alongside Courtney Miller. It was revealed in the same video that he was an actor on Disney Channel's show So Random, where he played, in addition to other sketch characters, recurring character Shane Zabo. He made his first appearance in the Smosh Summer Games as a referee. I had no idea he was on Disney Channel. So random. Look at the logo on that. It really lives up to the name. That is crazy. I feel like I could make that logo. You know, if you were to just like, hey, the show's called So Random. We don't need anything crazy with it. Certainly no graphics or anything. Just, you know, textually make it happen. I feel like I could come up with that. Oh my gosh. It was announced as an independent series after the main actress of its parent series, Sunny with a Chance, Demi Lovato, left, with more a focus on comedy skits. Interesting. The series has been referenced numerous times on Smosh Pit and Smoshcast, as Shane and Damien had recurring roles, respectively. Boy, really? An episode of Smoshcast was even reserved for the two to talk with fellow former castmates Allison Arm and Matthew Montgomery about their time on the show. Fascinating. Lasted for one season, 26 episodes. That's unbelievable. So both of them came from Disney. I feel like I've read that before, but for some reason I'm not remembering it. Interesting. Outside of Smosh, she has played one appearance roles in various Nickelodeon shows. More recently, he's gained a recurring role on the TV show The Goldbergs as Matt Bradley. Played this character from season 4 till the 10th and final season. That's a legit acting gig. That's pretty awesome. Obviously married Courtney in 2024. Won the jury prize at the 2009 Los Angeles Film Festival. Interesting. When Shane was 18 months old, he drowned in his family's pool, but was quickly revived by his mother. Because he was bobbing up and down in the pool water, Shane's dad actually called him Shane Bobber. That is such a dark sense of humor. He references this in the Smosh Summer Games belly flop competition when he floats face down in the water for several seconds after his flop. Good grief. That is some dark, dark humor. Obviously using it to, obviously using it to kind of help with such a dark situation. Amanda, American actress, screenwriter that began appearing in Smosh videos in 2020. So fairly new-ish. Confirmed to be a member of the Smosh family in 2022. Let's see. She was a production assistant and writer at a local Channel 7 NBC station in Boston. She's a current performer on UCB's Maude team, Smoke Show. She was a writer and creator for Panda City Comedy, Woo Ha Ha, and Funny or Die. Along with, Funny or Die had such a moment there. Just a little moment with like Will Ferrell. It was not bad. Of course, the classic video, you've probably seen it, where the little girl is trying to, the little girl is trying to extort money out of Will Ferrell, and she's using a bunch of curse words. It's hilarious. It's like classic internet. Just came by to say we have 163 members on Discord. Someone new popped in. Well, welcome to whoever is new in the Discord. I don't even think I mentioned it early enough. What's going on, Andy? The kid lives, so we get to joke. Very dad logic. Indeed. Indeed. Let me go ahead and do that real quick. Let's see here. Join the Discord. I didn't do this at the beginning of the stream. If you haven't joined the Discord, certainly do so. 163 members currently. It is amazing. As you can see at the top there, you do get notified when I'm live, and also includes a Twitch link, so you can click on over. It'll either open up the app if you have the Twitch app, or it'll open up in a browser window, whichever one. Both work perfectly fine. But yeah, lots of great people in there. Super amazing, welcoming group. And I think you'll enjoy it. You can talk about anything. We got fandom channels for days. If you want to request a fandom channel, you can certainly do so. Or if you want to request one of the fun channels, you're certainly welcome to do that. Usually takes, I don't know, it's pretty quick. We're pretty quick on creating the channels. As long as you tag us, certainly Jace or myself, or Luke or Rocco Kitty, we'll be able to do that. So go ahead and join today. This is just a quick little ad for the very free Discord. In the video, Smoshcast is back. Amanda, along with Shane, were announced to be a host of Smoshcast, the show itself having been renamed Smosh Mouth. Member of an improv theater, that's not surprising. Amanda's 6 feet tall. Whoa! 3 sisters, all born on holidays. Wow. Amanda's mother, Cindy, made a cameo appearance, albeit on a phone call. Cool. She was asked out by Tim Robbins, star of Shawshank Redemption, during her time working at a restaurant. What? That is so random. Often has lunch with Angela. I'm sure that is a fascinating lunch. Oh my gosh. Wouldn't you like to be just, invited to one of those just to kind of hang out? Had been arrested by her DARE officer. Oh my gosh. Has been told that she looks like Adam Sandler and the Cat in the Hat. I could see it. Does not like cheesecake or tuna. Well, those are fighting words. Cheesecake is amazing. Absolutely love it. Tuna, pretty good. Pretty good, certainly. Used to sleepwalk. Oh my gosh, when she was younger. That is so dangerous. Got into Turkish dramas in 2023. Her recommendations include The Tailor and Last Summer. Thoughts on Amanda and Shane's on-screen friendship since Smosh Mouth launched in BAF Legacy. I think it's become easy to notice Amanda and Shane's on-camera chemistry and friendship has really bloomed. Personally, I love it. I think they're both very funny people who clearly play off each other very well. Entertaining people to listen to, both in a comical standpoint and a serious philosophical standpoint. But at the same time, I've seen people say they've just gotten more annoying being around each other, or even insinuating that they would work well romantically. Well, clearly this was posted a year ago before Shane married Courtney. More cheesecake for us. Yes, more cheesecake. Wonder what she thinks of today's five. Yeah, exactly. As soon as I read Turkish drama, I'm like, wait a minute. We're doing something on that. Honestly, really wholesome. I love it, and they add to each other's humor very well, while also being reasonable most of the time. I'm so glad that they had the opportunity to become such great friends. I said this to my boyfriend today while watching the new games video. I feel like their friendship has grown so nicely. Smash Mouth is one of my favorite shows of theirs. Their humor plays off each other very well. They work really well off each other. They can vibe so well with every single cast member because they can reflect anyone's energy. It's hard to find someone who doesn't work well with Shane. That's a good thing. If you think, if people, when they think about you, just go, that person could work with anybody. They could get along with anybody. That just says how highly they think of you. Or even insinuating that they would work well romantically. Ew. They are super funny and bounce off each other as well. It's obvious they have a cherished friendship and just that. I got 46 upvotes. Ew. Ew. Gross. Not to consider that Amanda is married, so yeah, ew is right. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is going to be a Try Guys situation with good old Ned. Ned. They're really great colleagues who can vibe organically. Yeah, in today's video, I thought, holy crap, Shane and Amanda are best friends. Ew. Parasocial projection, stop it. They're both funny on their own and also have good comedic chemistry, conversational chemistry, in the context of comedy videos and podcasts. I just don't get insinuating they might be romantically involved. It's so much more fun to insinuate that they're involved in a conspiracy instead. you're going to invest this much in a public figure of any kind, why not believe they're plotting to use YouTube to turn 20-somethings into an army of sassy legged warriors ready to hunt down the Creekside killer? So much more satisfying than assuming they're in love or whatever. You still get to be a creepy weirdo on the internet. That is such a great post. That should have the most upvotes. That is amazing. Ugh. Shippers gross. I feel like Amanda has that cool older sister energy. Yes. Yes, that is exactly what I was feeling watching that video. Very much so. Yeah, it is they do play well off each other. It was very well done. Very well done. And obviously with Five Nights at Freddy's is terrifying as always. Yeah, I've never played games like that. I just can't. I cannot. Jump scares get me every time. It doesn't even have to be scary. It just has to be like they quiet the scene down and then they just do a bang and it'll get me every time. So if you're ever wondering, like, what do they make these jump scares for? Like, who falls for this? I do. Hello. So I kind of, keep my distance from any sort of scary or could be interpreted as scary. I don't know. I can't take it. I can't take it. I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm just paying too close attention. Maybe I'm putting myself in it too much or something. Like, I don't know what is the issue there, but a game for fun or relaxation. I have enough anxiety in life. Absolutely. I don't need added anxiety. I got enough. I got enough for a while. I'm the same. I startle so easily. Same. Yeah. The flinch. It's like I'm a cat, or something like that. Just hears a loud noise and I'm just like. Oh, God. It gets so annoying. So annoying, especially in public. And you're just like, oh, I hope nobody saw that. Please tell me nobody saw that. Let's go ahead and jump into the next video. It is Tom Holland and Zendaya. Cute Moments, Part 5. We did react to Part 4, I believe, the last time. So this is just kind of a continuation of adorable moments in pressers, and usually pressers, or any sort of interview situation, I'm assuming. Having a cat is jump scares enough for me. That's funny. That is funny. That is very funny. Let's go ahead and dive into this.
Tom Holland.
I'm Zendaya.
Friends and then lovers,
Go on then. No.
I'm going to give you a little bit more rope.
Go on then.
One of the best things about playing Spider-Man is getting to work with Zendaya.
One of the best things about playing MJ is getting to work with Tom Holland.
Yes. Everyone is really excited to see what people...
That would have been so funny if she went a different direction with that.
This is one of your best answers. People are really excited to see what Peter and MJ get up to.
Please. So honestly, as soon as I said that, I was like, what on earth am I saying? Throw ball. Whatever you want to call it.
Throw
but
ball.
you don't kick it.
You do kick it.
Yeah,
But once.
Yeah. I'm a really good cook.
Oh, look at that look. I do give him credit. It sounds like he's trying to come up with different answers for each interview. Obviously, if you're unfamiliar with some of these press day things, they literally sit in a room and then press people just swap out one interviewer for the next, and they'll do this for hours. And what's interesting, at least to that tells me that he at least tries to come up with something different for everybody. Maybe not by a long shot, like not a huge amount of difference, but just enough to like tweak it, to give you an actual quote that might be different than what he said for, some other publication. So that is kind of cool. that he's still, who knows what time of day this is. Maybe it's the first one and he just kind of messed up the question or the answer at least. Or maybe this is the 20th person he's talked to and he's trying to come up with something original and then fell flat on his face.
Albeit you don't think so.
I've never.
That look.
Yeah,
But once. Yeah.
I'm a really good cook, albeit you don't.
That is the face of a partner that has eaten many burnt or dry or just overall not satisfying meals.
You don't think so.
I've never had one of your dishes that was so fancy and special. So.
Yeah. What is Zendaya's favorite candy?
You like those really gooey sweets.
Oh,
Chocolate?
Haichu.
Haichu.
Oh.
I really like Haichu.
I like just strawberry Haichu. You were really.
I got really self-conscious about it, so I now do this all the time.
Just so you know.
Yeah, just so you know, there's nothing in there, but also I'm sucking the shit out of my cheeks in there. I'm
like an onion. You're just peeling back the layers.
Others are like onion.
Did these interviews for the orthopedics play. Orthopedics? Orthodontist. Yeah.
Orthopedics.
Getting ready for a scene.
Yeah.
Super villain prison.
Super villain prison. Super villain prison.
Can't you like live off avocados?
Yeah, me and you are like this today. Oh my, it's definitely. You'd have to take avocados.
Yeah.
You'd have to, like from a pure logistical standpoint, it'd have to be avocados. Yeah, I farted on you, unfortunately. Yeah. It's tough. The suit's tight. The harness squeezes.
It
out.
squeezes your intestine.
You know, I felt the rattle.
Sorry about that.
Moments where I would panic and go, I don't know if I want to do this anymore. I don't think this is what I want in life. She was always there to kind of help me through those times of trouble, I guess.
We're doing like the most intense fight scenes on set, and you used to come to set to watch quite a lot.
Yeah.
And I'd turn around and you'd just be there knitting.
Look how difficult that.
That looked like Graham Norton.
When I kept landing and you landed in my lap.
Zendaya, every time she cooks, comes millimeters from not chopping her fingers off, her hand off. She'd be holding an onion like this, and she's like...
We're both, long story short, is we both are a bit controlling.
In the kitchen.
I was gonna pretend to do something, but I didn't want the world to be like Tom Holland.
I am so like that. If somebody's, chopping anything or cutting anything with a knife or scissor, well, usually a knife. Scissors, I don't care, but a knife, I cannot watch it. Because my brain is just like, they're going to cut themselves. They're going to cut themselves. They're going to cut themselves. Why? Why is my brain going in that direction? Like, chances are they're probably not. But my brain just can't handle it, so I look away. I don't know. I don't know what that is. Maybe I've cut myself enough doing it that I just assume other people are going to do it.
Zendaya and Jacob especially are, my family, and I love them to bits, and, I'm very, very lucky to have worked with them both. Then when I met
Thanks.
You,
No.
yeah, but yours.
I knew I wanted you, but you... there was a lot of great options.
My dad was serious.
Yeah. It was serious, your screen test.
Guys.
Totally stole your joke.
You remember you used to do that all the time?
She would make a joke at a dinner party, and I'm like, no one heard that, so I'm gonna say it.
My dog.
Yeah, your little dog.
I miss Noon. miss my son.
I miss the golf course,
Yeah.
if I'm honest. I love
Your
my
mom's
family. I love them all so much.
And then they'd be like, cut, and all of us be like, oh, that was crazy! Every so often. What do you used to call them? Z-swag? I would love to just be like the roommate in Malcolm and Marie. Like walking and be like, oh, you guys are fighting. Sorry. Oh, you made mac and cheese. Can I have some? I'll just be in my room. Just don't worry about it. Have you heard of Zendaya? She has 50 million followers.
And Zendaya claims that she's a really good cook.
Well, I've never
and I
really,
don't think
I've never
so.
really had.
To be fair, that black bean burger thing you made the other day was actually really good.
Yeah, and
I often think that, had I not met Zendaya, I'd be a mess. I'd be an absolute mess.
Really quick, yeah.
I'm a bit sick today. Go on. Thank you.
All right.
Tessa would definitely be in.
Hufflepuff.
No, she'd be in Ravenclaw. Noon.
Slytherin.
All day.
But talk me through this.
In Origins,
He's going through
he's
it in
gonna
Logan.
batter me.
I watched that recently.
I watched it
Good.
recently. Did we watch it together?
together.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we did watch it together. Yeah.
Out to Singapore.
Yeah.
And it was me, you, and Harrison.
It was crazy.
It was awesome.
I was not there.
Why did you not come?
Just more memories without me, guys. It's fine. No, don't ask me for my favorite memory.
What was your favorite memory?
Ones where y'all wasn't there.
We were all there.
What's like the one secret that was a struggle for you?
They get along so freaking well.
It's like drinking through a straw through their teeth.
Halfway through this, or more than halfway through this, all I keep thinking is their humor is like right there. It's almost the same. It is incredible. Obviously, they get along very well.
See? Oh.
That's weird.
Oh, that would be awful.
You just proceeded to explain how everyone in the
Drinks
world
cold things.
drinks with a straw.
Yeah.
All those deep fried pictures I used to post.
The worst one though is deep fried pictures.
Yeah, because there were so many filters on them.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
I used to heavily filter my stuff.
It was just curious.
I've never heard that before. That is brilliant. Deep fried pictures when you have like 8 different filters on it.
There's a bit on the Spider-Man game that Zendaya couldn't do, and I was over at your house,
And I would not let him
and
play
she
for
wouldn't
me.
let me complete this moment for her.
I want to figure it out. I
Right.
want to do it.
No.
Next question.
If you were to rob a bank, who would you choose to be, your accomplices?
Jacob and Zendaya. Just because I love those two people more than any, like they are the greatest people in the world.
Spider Monday.
So you mean Cyber Monday, right?
Well, yeah, it's also known as Cyber Monday, but
Cyber
Spider.
on Spider Monday.
I did, yeah. We're back, baby.
Doing the solid.
Press tour. We're about to.
All right, that's kind of creepy. That's kind of creepy. I'm going to make a comment on that. That's a little much. Clearly, they're having a private moment somewhere. But that is... I mean, to be fair, they have no expectation of privacy. They're out at a public area. But still, to me, that's odd. That's so odd. Oh, gosh.
Press tour. We're about to watch the new trailer.
Obviously the idea of the multiverse explored.
Do you ever get... What have I missed?
Everyone thinks that we're friends, but I know nothing about her. Nothing.
Oh, I wish I didn't know about Iron Man. That movie came
I
out.
hate when fans do that. Creepy and stalkery. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh.
That one man died. That's terrible.
I know.
It's a little much.
I didn't get to enjoy
Obviously,
it.
if it's a fan meetup or whatever, or maybe they're on the street and they're just walking, like, hey, or anything like that. If there's some sort of interaction, that's totally fine. But again, it's a little creepy to be filming them through the window and like zooming in, like, ooh.
I could cook you up a lovely nut roast.
I heard about
stuffing, potatoes.
your food from your brothers. I think we do a good job together.
We know, but we can't cook together, can we?
Yeah, no.
So?
Gave us a fake name again.
Mm.
That's up.
Yeah.
You spoil things. I don't
Your thing.
spoil things.
Your thing is
Name me
to
one
spoil.
thing that I've actually spoiled.
The last movie title.
Be the first person, I would call you up and be like, you will not believe.
And it's
Like,
okay if
Iron
I
Man
know.
dies.
'cause- and I was like, great. I can't enjoy that in the theater. Thank you
I just
so
got
much.
stressed then. I was like, do people know that?
No, I'm kidding. You've grown so much. But change...
unfortunately not in height.
Mm.
always says that I would have been a
They make shoes for that. You can buy some, some big heels on you.
You're just a great person.
Who would make a...
Zendaya just recently pointed something out, which I think is really strange, and it's something British people do. But describe a berry as a brie, would you? Strawberry, raspberry, it doesn't make sense.
He loves
Oh,
his
a
job.
brie.
He just knows his character so well that he just
Strawberry,
can fall into it, which is really
blueberry,
cool to watch.
blueberry.
Swing, which was awesome.
You two good?
I got you.
3, 2, 1, go!
Really
clever.
Clever.
You sort of sucked us in with a really fun interview, and then I like,
You've learned up about British culture.
Other than the C word?
Yeah.
Where are you going? And you goes, where are you going?
Yeah. Your favourite one is, I say, yeah, he was funny, wasn't he?
Yeah, funny wunny. Or that, something that is that. You always say that at the end.
Yeah, that was funny, that.
Yeah, like that's
I think
what I call music. 07.
Now 27.
Do you know what
You two have to act like you really like each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really tough. It's really difficult.
I did a lot of acting work.
Yeah.
I'm killing the game.
But
That's
You're
yeah.
not kidding.
No,
Yeah,
flex it.
Thanks.
Excellent edit. Obviously, they have a lot of cute moments together because they are ... together, right? You would hope you'd have cute moments together, or at least moments that other people would judge as cute. Amazing, truly amazing. Obviously, they love their privacy, as we read last time, and I can't blame them. You know, having somebody film you from outside of a building, like through the glass, like that is. All it takes is one or two of those, and you're like, all right, we're putting up a fence, a wall, we're hiring security, we have drivers, we have blacked out window tint on the vehicles. Yeah, that is, you know, we got personal shoppers that go out and shop for you. I would probably lean pretty heavy into that at that stage. Yeah, again, although I haven't experienced anything like that, obviously none of us have, but that would be very odd. Very odd. That's like past the level of you can't go, you know, just hang out somewhere randomly and people won't walk up to you. I don't think it's weird with people walking up to you and asking for autographs and selfies or photos or whatever. I think that's totally normal, but it's the distance. It's the, you know, zoom lens and everything. That's crazy. We'll go ahead and throw a like on that. Link down below in the YouTube description for the original video. Go throw it some much deserved love. And also check out the channel. Just something from the editor here. They put it in the description. It's really the end of an era and it feels so bittersweet. I truly hope there'll be another trilogy because I'm not ready to say goodbye. I think they're doing another Spider-Man movie. And also both of them got tagged to be in a Christopher Nolan movie coming up, which is sweet. You know anything about Christopher Nolan, you know it's probably going to be a pretty good movie. Let's go ahead. I have to actually like put this article into reader mode because literally the first third page of this, there's so much politics on the Independent. I've got to put this into reader mode. It's crazy. All right, here we go. Yep, next Spider-Man comes out on my birthday. Wow, that's awesome. That's a heck of a gift. 2026, if I remember last stream right. Yeah, I think so. I think we did talk about that. Zendaya joins Tom Holland in Christopher Nolan film, the couple's first non-Spider-Man joint project. Zendaya is set to make an on-screen appearance alongside her boyfriend, Tom Holland, in an upcoming film. And no, it's not the fourth Superman movie. Emmy-winning actor, 28. Good grief, they're 28? Zendaya's 28? What is happening? Time is flying. Has signed onto director Christopher Nolan's forthcoming project with Universal, along with newly announced Anne Hathaway. So it's got Zendaya, Tom Holland, Anne Hathaway. It's probably a stacked cast, as we saw with Oppenheimer. That is definitely, you know, it's one of those things. If Christopher Nolan comes a calling, you pick up that phone and you take it. You take it, whatever it is. Just join in on that. The actors joined previously revealed cast members Matt Damon dang. I mean, if you're an actor, you're just hoping Christopher Nolan calls you at this point. The unnamed movie marks Zendaya and Holland's first joint appearance in a non-Spider-Man film. The couple who confirmed their relationship in 2021 are gearing up to film the fourth installment of the superhero franchise in summer 2025. British actor, also 28, and the Euphoria star first met on the set 2016's Homecoming. Subsequently sparked romance rumors in 2017. Didn't actually confirm it till 2021. That might be the longest running dating rumor I think I've ever heard of. When Page Six published photos of them kissing in a car. That is, again, another level of creepy, weird, and gross. Oh, God. That is so strange. The pair have gone on to star opposite each other in 2019's Spider-Man Far From Home, 2021's No Way Home. Confirmed their relationship in July 2021. Holland recently confirmed he had agreed to star in Nolan's next film without any knowledge of what it's about. Well, I can't blame him. If I got called from Christopher Nolan's team or Christopher Nolan himself, I would be like, yeah, I'm in. I don't care what it is. I don't want to know, don't need to know. I'm in. Crowded Room actor described receiving the offer from Nolan as the phone call of a lifetime. Yeah, absolutely. It's one of those phone calls. And said it felt akin to getting offered the role of Peter Parker a decade ago. Absolutely. All I can say is that I'm incredibly excited. He told Good Morning America in October, and obviously honored, because that's all I can say, because to be honest, that's all I know. So he doesn't know anything, but he does know he wants to be in it. Earlier this year, Nolan's wife and longtime collaborator Emma Thomas teased details about the filmmaker's follow-up to the 2023 epic Oppenheimer, which received 7 Oscar wins, including Best Picture. Quote, I would say it's very exciting. This is the moment where the possibilities are sort of limitless. We haven't started thinking about practicalities or anything, the producer revealed. Oppenheimer was so absurdly successful, and we feel like we have an opportunity. That's putting it mildly. Considering his habit of spoilers, it's best when he knows nothing. Yeah, that's true. I think it was Nolan who he gives the actors. Oh yeah, it was Nolan. It was a interview for 60 Minutes of Cillian Murphy. He had the script of Oppenheimer, and it was in red, so the paper was red. So to stop people from copying it, like photocopying it and whatnot, otherwise you would just get like a blank page, basically. So that's not surprising. That's not surprising. He tries to take some precautions, but yeah, that's a phone call that you desperately want. 7 photos show how Zendaya, Tom Holland's style as a couple has evolved. Let's see here. Keep their relationship private. Occasionally making red carpet appearances together. Attend events together. Well, you typically do that with someone you're involved with. Zendaya's become a red carpet icon throughout her career. Partnering with her fashion architect, Law Roach, to stand out on red carpets. Most recent appearances. Let's see. Has shown Holland how powerful a tool fashion can be, particularly when they yield it together. That's for No Way Home. Photo call December 5th in London. She wore a gray blazer dress and black tights, which feature crystal embellishments arranged in web patterns, designed by Alexander McQueen. The ensemble nodded to Venom, who often wears black versions of Spider-Man suits. Oh, I didn't even realize that was meant to be spider webs. Oh my gosh. Their outfits flowed together, but Zendaya's was certainly more eye-catching. Well, yeah, surprise. Some of the looks they wore on the Spider-Man No Way Home tour had a similar vibe, but they felt distinct. When they appeared on Jimmy Kimmel Live in 2021, they both wore suits with colorful tops. Holland's look was fairly simple. Paired a blue blazer and pants with a pink top and black shoes. Zendaya took a more high-fashion approach for her suit, wearing a white blazer with coordinating cargo pants. Interesting. Felt cohesive without matching completely. And they showed a glimpse of how powerful their couple style could be at the film's world premiere. This was No Way Home in 2021. Continued her streak of Spider-Man-inspired looks at the premiere, wearing a custom Valentino dress. What's up, Megan? Welcome, welcome. The taupe sheath gown had a low pointed neckline and a thigh-high slit. It was covered in a web pattern celebrating the film. Holland's custom Prada suit included a double-breasted jacket. Didn't feature webbing, but the brown fabric coordinated almost perfectly with Zendaya's gown. Oh, yeah. That is kind of a dark brown. Interesting. I don't know. The double-breasted look kind of looks like a half suit, half chef coat. I've never enjoyed it. I've never owned one or rented one or whatever. I've always just looked at that and went, it just reminds me too much of a chef's coat. Like something Gordon Ramsay would wear, you know? Couple both wore Louis Vuitton shoes with their looks connecting their outfits further. They looked effortlessly chic for a date night in 2022. No belt, turtleneck, suit, classic. Gives me massive 80s vibes here. This entire outfit is 80s. Oh, yeah, they're at the tennis match in March 2024. Cream set from Louis Vuitton. I can't even imagine having a fashion coordinator or whatever. That to me is such a foreign concept. Clearly. It's just one of those things where I'm like, I just don't care about fashion that much. I really don't. I like my clothes to be simple and comfy. It's just one of those things. Some people really get into it, and I totally respect that. If you're into it, that's great. I could not bring myself to be like that into it. I've seen this one before. I've seen this outfit. Now that matches pretty dang well. Obviously, the color is not one for one, but it's complementary for sure. Yeah, that's wild. That is wild. She has 101 million Instagram followers too. That is a lot. Slays everything she wears. It's a Zendaya fashion class though, so welcome. And yet you have your own clothing line technically. I mean, that is true. That is absolutely true. And if you notice, very simple and to the point, and it is all comfortable, which kind of matches me perfectly. So you can kind of tell that I did create it. It matches my style perfectly. Let's see here. I'd love to know of the people in your circle, who would be your favorite person to go on a hike with? A dance class and then kayaking. This is good, Zendaya says. A hike. I would say my niece or my mom. My mom was a teacher, and she actually is the reason why I love the outdoors. She would take her students every year to outdoor science camp. She would raise the money every year because she was a teacher and she taught in Oakland. And that wasn't provided or accessible to her students, so she raised money every year to take them. It's so smart. I like that. That's awesome. And it was just the most fun experience of my life every year going up there. We would do hikes. That was part of the experience of it. And so, yeah, I think I would go with my mom or my niece. And then I'd say dance class. I would say I'd bring Tom with me, but he's too good. He's too good, says the interviewer. Zendaya says, he's too good. It would piss me off. Interviewer said, I think you'd hold your own against him, though. Zendaya literally just said no. Zendaya says, I would want to take someone who could be equally as bad as me. You know who would be fun at it? Honestly, my little niece. She's 8. I would like to take a dance class with her. That would be fun. And then kayaking. Kayaking, I would choose Tom because I think that if I can remember correctly, with the kayak, you have to be in sync with the other person. I think it would be hilarious because we are both very controlling. We both want to be in charge. Oh my gosh. That would be funny. They would just go in a circle constantly. So it'd be funny to watch us be like, no, we're going this way. No, we're going to go that way. I think it'd be a good story after the fact. That is hilarious. Tom Holland says one of his favorite things is helping Zendaya around the house. If something breaks in Zendaya's house, I take huge pride in fixing it. Excerpt. Quote, if something breaks in Zendaya's house, I take huge pride in fixing it, said Holland 28. The other day, she has this guest room, it wasn't the greatest room, like it needed some love. I built her these cupboards and put a new wardrobe up for her and fitted it in so it looked like it was part of the wall, and I was very proud of myself. Tom, did you do it for her? Did you do it for yourself? Oh my gosh. 181, not 101. Dang. That's pretty amazing. That is pretty amazing. She's been on social media for a minute, right? Pretty sure. See. Oh. We're moving on to the next thing without introducing it. Whoops. Alrighty. What do I have to say about that? I like the fact that they met on set. I think that's really cool. I like the fact that they were in a trilogy to start things off. The fact that they're still in movies together. They're doing the 4th Spider-Man, as well as this Christopher Nolan thing, which nobody has any idea what it is. I'm assuming Christopher knows. But that's pretty awesome. That is really cool. I like the fact that they keep private. That's certainly difficult nowadays, especially with 181 million IG followers. I hope they make it, I'll say that. I hope they make it if they're right for each other. And they're meant to go the distance. Certainly seems like that is a tough thing to do in Hollywood. I think they're choosing the right path with being quite private in their personal life. But you never know. You never know. A lot of people thought Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith were a fantastic married couple. Yikes. Entanglements galore. But, hopefully it's not like that. They're normal. That's probably the best thing to call somebody in Hollywood. Normal. Honestly. Because it seems like there's a lot of crazy going on. A lot of crazy. Let's go ahead and jump into the next one. It is a BL. Chen Yi and ID, maybe? Kiseki, Dear to Me music video. I think they're definitely doing everything to give themselves the best chance for the long term. Yeah, I would say so. Certainly. Trying to think, they've been acting together for a while. and they've been together since that's been happening. So maybe, 10 years down the road when they're not acting together in a similar film or, whatever, that'll be kind of the true test. But so far, so good. The fact that they're super private, the fact that you don't really hear anything about them, that is the best case scenario. You want the relationship to be so boring to the paparazzi that they just don't cover you. And that is definitely going to help, for sure. But all the best to them, of course. I hope that if they're meant for the long term, I hope that they actually do make it. It's a BL from Taiwan, and I've heard people say, I die. Oh, okay. All right. This is Chen and I Die. Kiseki, Dear to Me. I believe there's definitely going to be some closed captioning, so let me adjust this just a little bit. We can actually read it. Otherwise, we are going to be completely lost. All right, let's do it.
Song 因为我从小跟你长大，我就原谅你做所有事情。
反正你就只敢跟我呛虾嘛，没种跟老大顺权。干嘛？我说错了。泡汤那天，你看他看眼珠都要蹦出来了，又没发现。
This seems pretty low budget. I'm not gonna lie. Choreography looked atrocious. That fake blood was horrendous. And it's giving like filmed on an iPhone kind of appeal to it. I don't know what's going on, but I do think this is pretty low budget so far. Literally 40 seconds in.
解开会让你半死不活，你不解开我弄死你！哎呦，好可怕！干嘛？大哥。
It might be in the mafia. Off of the budget. You've been spoiled with the flashy tie stuff, yeah. I literally was just thinking here, like, comparing it to all those, and like, oh, this is definitely down a little bit on the budget.
对老大放尊重。
随便啦。喜欢啊！我真的不知道，放开我！不闹了。你约好，如果我们每年到这时候都还活着，我们就一起过生日。
哎，
你为什么那么喜欢陈毅？
老大帮我庆生，要不要一起去？没空，我马上过去。
第一个发现我病得快死，他还照顾我，白痴。反正我就喜欢他了，喜欢到我觉得我可以替他去死。
Now that's a strong love. You would die for that person?
他就往这边也顾我自己，顾屁啊！你不顾我顾啊？艾迪对你来说是什么？我是兄弟，照顾你是我的责任。兄弟啊，那老大对你来说呢？
他回走上顾老大也可以，那多好啊！
你什么老少的经济氧气？
爱跟崇拜是不一样，你最好想清楚。
随便。
谁？
又让我担心。
瞎了，一转也不知道他喜欢谁。
啊，你说啊，怎样才有办法追到他？
一哥受伤了，艾迪哥，你赶快回来！
你真的喝醉壮胆上啊！上就去学，不简单。跟谁学？走开！谁啊？我跟你学。你还没长齐知道个屁！走开！还是不行吧？这个看不敢上。还是这样好。
哇哦！
说一次啊，这是你的钱。什么时候才可以清醒一点？我会清醒一点好不好？你发什么神经啊？你把他当神，还是把你当成他的儿子？笨蛋！出去！
我的，
看着我他妈追我，从从小看到大，我出来说，你不要逼我，说你会一直看着我，你看你做了什么？你想要杀我，会给我机会的。你能说帮你看昨天晚上的事情行吗？我已经不是帮你的人了，我没答应。哎，你干嘛？
Now that's embarrassing.
你放下来，神经病啊！有病啊！放下来，放啊！是。你为什么这样做？对我说你会一直要算账是吧？去房间干嘛？小乐说，说的也错，很大。我理。为什么？Just for fun， 行吗？我以前靠近你的时候
Lots of collar grabs here.
为什么？因为是说谎。这边你说。跟我回去。干嘛？我舍不得想。如果我说是，跟你都没有关系，我也不住那边的话。怎样？这你发什么神经啊？下次放放。我有够了解你，太没有。我吗？下次我会来接你。你疯了！我只想动艾迪。我说真的。所以他会喜。
Dude was trying to punch him and then he gets like bear hugged into a hug.
是我没有遵守约定，约定算什么？生日本来就应该跟你喜欢的人过啊，干嘛浪费时间在我身上啊？小屁！我听你亲口说吧，我就辣死。现在你总是可以吃辣的。我说过，下次会来接你。放开我啊！我老实你！就你这喜欢人就随便抓一个人当替身。那天晚上我追到谁？我自己为什么没有注意到？闭嘴！是你说生日要跟喜欢的人一起过。我喜欢你。你想清楚，你会接受我的，我会让北岳不。 只要还活着，就只想跟你一起过。
This has 2 million views, by the way.
谁抢谁该死啊！
你不能被我找死。
Oh.
说，为什么挡在我前面？说啊，
因为你一直挡在我前面了。
就算你快挂，也要等我先挂，你才能挂。呀，快答应我，到底要不要？
我一开始有些人脾气暴、冲动，没想过你是为了保护，可是我呢？
如果你真的死的话，
Crazy popular indeed.
就没想过我会不会疯。
Honestly, this is probably the most views I've seen on a BL music video, for sure. A lot of hype. It's been on a watch list for a while. Interesting. Very interesting. Go ahead and throw that a like, completely destroying my algorithm. It's gonna be, my algorithm's just gonna be all over the place by the time this channel is years down the road. Like, it's just gonna be the most random algorithm in the world. This is the first Taiwanese BL I ever watched, really. I'm assuming because of like hype or whatever, or maybe you heard about it. Let's see. The editor of this says, this was definitely one of my top couples of the year. What can I say? I love the chaos. IDI reminds me of a chihuahua. Love one person to death, but will destroy anyone else. Interesting. Link down below in the YouTube description for the original video. Go throw it some much deserved love, and also check out the channel as well. You never know if you like would like other videos that editor has put out. Go ahead and pull up some information, find out a little bit more on Kiseki. My online friends were losing their minds. That's awesome. My algorithm is broken for research. Yeah. So your algorithm is probably going to be like mine, honestly. It's just going to be all over the place. Let's see here. Shyy, 20 to 21 years old in the flashback, presently in the show, 25 years old. Significant other, obviously, IDI boyfriend, adoptive brother and father. Father and mother are dead, it appears. Part of the gang, Yiyun gang. Gangster gang leader. Interesting. Then we have IDI, obviously part of that gang as well. A little bit younger, 22 years old. Adoptive father, adoptive brother. Same gang. Gangster bar owner. Okay. Interesting. Did you clock who the adopted brother is? Oh, wait a minute. Oh. Gotcha. That really is interesting. Whoa, okay. I kind of thought more feral cat for IDI. That's funny. Yeah, apparently they're adoptive brothers. That is a wrinkle, to say the least. It's got an 8.1 on MDL. So for anyone that, has been watching the streams, they realize probably anything over 8 is worth checking out at least once. Just because people are all over the place. They tend to be extremes. You know, it's like review bombing, basically, where, you know, you either really love it and you give it a 10 out of 10, or you think it's okay, just okay. You give it a 10 out of 10. Or you think it's, you know, just okay, and then you give it 1 star. You know, they can be all over the place. So I think a high rating over an 8 is probably worth checking it out. I didn't know till a few days ago that they're adopted brothers. That's wild. Wild. So they grew up in an orphanage together. Oh, okay. Kiseki, Dear to Me, 2023, 8.1 from 15,000 users. Bai Zhangyi, an exemplary student with dreams of becoming a doctor, is unexpectedly drawn into the world of an injured gangster named Fan Rui. This unexpected encounter disrupts their tranquil routines and sends their lives into a whirlwind. Absolutely. Their initial awkwardness gradually gives way to familiarity. And eventually blossoms into a heartfelt connection. Just as their love story begins to unfold, Fan's criminal past catches up with him. Adapted from the web novel Dear to Me. Classic gangster. Gangster story. Is there a reason not to watch it? First of all, talking about the story of this drama is nothing special. Might have already come across this kind of story trope. But what makes it so special that we all know that it's Lin's novel-based drama. His writings may not be unique, my opinion, no offense, but the way she portrays the story makes it more interesting, gives you a feeling that this is the first time that you've come across something like this. Also, the character development, oh, tell me about it. And talk about it all day. You still haven't watched it? Then you definitely should. 10 out of 10. 100 out of 10. So you have reviews like that, and you're just like, all right. It's a little overboard. I guarantee not everything's a 10. 100%. Let's try to find one that, you know, as I usually try to do, I try to find one that, or a couple that kind of weigh out or outweigh the 10 out of 10s. I love the second couple. Gimme more, gimme more. Where there is love, there's miracles. The plot was interesting. It's not something new, but it had some interesting twists. Captivating. Very good. Stops short of great. Physical affection is natural and convincing. Far too many. Oh, here we go. Here we go. This will be good. Their adoptive father is the mafia boss. They don't even call him dad. They call him boss. Oh, gosh. That is complicated. One of the best ones. The boss thought he was in love with. He doesn't know how to sort between family love and love because he never had a family, really. Messed up love map, I'd say. Ooh. Yeah, I did see, you know what I saw? Up here, one of the tags was adult, younger person relationship. See that? It's right there. And then I see age gap. And I see older man, younger man. And I was just like, what does that mean? I guess he's like 3 years older. That's not much of a gap. So that kind of makes sense. That makes sense. The moment I realized that Chen was into his adoptive parent for a bit. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Oy. All right. Where was that review at? Far too many toxic elements in the story. Here we go. Acting got an 8. Music, 7. Okay. Spoiler heavy. Maybe I'll avoid it. Maybe I'll do this. Here's the ending of it. Seriously, all for an absolute kitchen sink mess of a plot, which says everything will be forgiven for a first love. Here we go. This will be hot take here. The fandom really will ignore any red flag situation or behavior if there are cute boys kissing. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh. Hot take. Hot take. All right, let's try to find one that's not as spoiler heavy. Why, writers? Why? Why every good drama have to be spoiled by the end? Chemistry's huge plus. Spoiler alert. Miracle series with imperfections. I would recommend not watching. Ooh, got a 1. That seems a little low. The main character is a younger person. You can read that word yourself. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that on YouTube. Or that, try to avoid it best I can. Until the last 3 to 4 episodes. The story has him engaging in a romantic and erotic. Can I say erotic? I don't know if that's one of the words. Relationship with an adult. Do not argue with me that he's 17, he's almost an adult. When your frontal lobe doesn't finish developing until you're 25, I could not like either of them beyond the fact that their actors get along well, and you can obviously tell that. I was severely uncomfortable with the fact that it was romanticizing that relationship, even if it initially they had the adult realize it was wrong. I think it's disgusting. Trying to clean up this language a little bit. It's setting up younger fans who find this show to be exploited. He could have been a university student. It would have been less creepy. Only redeeming part of the show for me was I Die, since his age gap with Chen was 3 years instead of 5+. He was the only character that actually felt compelling to me, especially with how Louis played him. He was the one who didn't have his whole personality revolve around his romantic interest. He had other things going on at the same time as everything. You can say I'm biased, but he didn't get started with his relationship with Chen until he was in his 20s. After he and Zhang Yi get out of prison. No hate to the actors, of course. They're just doing their job, but generally, whoever wrote this is gross. I don't recommend watching it. I'm not saying boycott the actors. They didn't write the story. They just did their job. This review offended you, if it makes you angry, because I said the truth of what the show really is. You don't like that, reassess yourself. Interesting. Interesting. That was a different take, I guess. Main couple has an age gap, not Chen Yi and ID. Or ID. I said it again. I Die. Younger of the mains is 17 when it starts. Vegas is proof that the red flags don't matter if boys kissing. Vegas. Yeah. That's funny. Sometimes it be like that. What red flags? Intimate? Intimate. That's a better word. I should have used that. I'm going to bank that one for next time. Normally I wouldn't go for it either, but Taiwan's BLs have a way of making tropes I don't like compelling. Interesting. I mean, is it portrayed at all that it is some sort of like taboo thing, or it might not be appropriate? Or is it just portrayed like any sort of relationship? It is what it is. Well, you know what's amazing? We can come across something like this, which is definitely a different take on it. And then the immediate next one is 10 out of 10. watch it. Isn't that funny? It's just amazing to me. Fun to watch. Not my cup of tea. I mean, decent, obviously. 6, that's no slouch. Main couple had a huge age gap in the series and IRL, which is maybe why I wasn't so into their story like I was with I and Shyy. Yeah, that makes sense. So obviously the second couple is the one people gravitate towards. I think generally a lot of series that portray on a scale of mild to super toxic relationship outshine series that portray healthier ones. Reasons being above my understanding, and I would label the same thing with these characters as well. Homeboy definitely has the case of Stockholm Syndrome, falling for the person who turned his life into a living hell. This is fictional, so I'll look past the he needs therapy to get over this mumbo-jumbo. Yet his captor turns out to be a good person, just some ill intentions in the first half. Interesting. Moving on to the secondary couple, which I think most people are obviously into. Again, cute. You have a little bit more fun with their dynamic, but again, and this is just for me, I just don't see it working out. One, they're brothers, albeit not blood related. They still grow up together as siblings. 2, both of them seem too hot-headed and too quick to want to throw a punch or force each other into something. Again, just very toxic couple that works for other viewers because they're hot and can kiss. I'll give them that. As individual characters, I really like them. Interesting. Well, I mean, all right. Most of the time when you're watching something like this, or you're watching something romantic or whatever, most of the time, I guarantee those relationships would not work out. Most of the time. You know? And not every relationship portrayed has to be healthy. Like, toxic relationships are there. They are very real, as I'm sure a lot of us can attest to. That doesn't mean it's not entertaining. This is all entertaining stuff. That's what this is, you know? We're not looking for, you know, The Notebook, Noah and Allie, you know, till death do they part for every single couple or relationship. I mean, you got to throw in some toxic ones from time to time. And you know what? Maybe some people, you know, migrate towards them because it's more entertaining. It's interesting, you know? So take all those scenes away and then have them writing poems and love letters to each other. Is it as entertaining as watching one like try to hit the other one and then all of a sudden they're making out? Probably not. Probably not. I mean, I don't need to think a couple will live happily ever after to enjoy the show in front of me. Right, exactly. And yeah, watching a show doesn't mean endorsing every behavior on screen. Absolutely. Very true. I like watching toxic relationships because it's obviously fictional. Right. Yeah, it's not like you're in the toxic relationship. That would be awful. Sometimes toxic relationships keep me engaged, as bad as that sounds. Yeah, absolutely. Seeing what's going to happen next. It's like watching a train wreck, right? For me, my top 3 Taiwanese BLs have complicated family stuff and adoptive stepbrother trope. It's interesting. I mean, obviously, some of it is pretty taboo. It's usually not portrayed in mainstream content. Very rarely. I honestly can't even think of anything right now. But yeah, it is first couple they probably could have done without. That's a little weird. But yeah, I don't know. The second one, it just seems more fun than, you know, desirable. Like, you're not watching that like, ooh, I want to be in that situation where, you know, at any moment I could get punched in the face, you know, something like that. Like, nobody wants to be in a relationship like that. It's fun to watch, though. It's super fun to watch. Lost had a step sibling romance thing in. Oh, did it? I had no idea. For some reason, a lot of Taiwanese BLs do have step sibling relationships. I wonder where they got that storyline from. Help me, step bro. You don't see it a lot in Western media. Yeah, that's true. That is definitely taboo, to the point where you probably wouldn't see it very often. We still have some pretty heavy, I don't even know what to call it. Pretty heavy, like, things that we won't touch, like third rails, certainly. But in Eastern, specifically Asian, you see it a lot. Well, that's interesting, to say the least. I mean, somebody's got to be watching that kind of content. So, I guess it's not surprising, but it's weird. It's a little weird to me. Shannon and Boone, season 1. Boone was Ian Somerhalder's later on Vampire Diaries. Really? Huh. Yawn, cringe, yawn. Oh my gosh. Kiseki. Oh boy, here we go. I'm about to start this drama. Seen it so much in Spaces. And very little about the main pairing, which is what is the actual balance of screen time for Idai and Chen and Zhongyi and Zero? Is it one of those where everyone's in love with a couple of characters who are only on screen for a fraction of the show? Oh my gosh. Idai and Chen took off because Idai is a bad B style icon that could whoop anyone's butt. Look at me editing on the fly. But he would let Chen Yi, and only Chen Yi, literally carry him around like a doll. Yeah, that's pretty humiliating. If you're in any sort of like serious situation and you just get picked up and thrown over the shoulder and carried out, you're just like, hey, wait a minute. Put me down. There's something so intriguing about that, but is very much Rui Zhongyi's show. I didn't feel swindled out of time focus on either couple. I would say the main pair have more focus in the first half, while Chen Yi and Idai has more focus in the second, but the main pair is still there. It felt balanced. The main couple are sweet and angsty. The second couple are hot and angsty. A week from now, you're going to be in an Idai hell like the rest of us. But really, I think it was balanced and the spice was sprinkled pretty evenly. I loved it. Watched it. I loved it. Watch it. Excuse me. I love both of the couples, and the screen time seemed very balanced. Yeah, Idai has been a lot of people's favorites in the show, and I can see why. But I don't think him being the favorite takes anything away from any other character in the show. Honestly, this is one of the few shows that balances both pairings well. That's impressive, the fact that they're able to do that, honestly. For the first half of the show, they barely appear, but their storyline takes more importance later on. Idai has such a feisty, interesting personality, and the actor played the role very well. So I can understand why their pairing received more fanfare. Not that the main couple wasn't interesting. Couples are balanced. Well, that's good to know, at least, if you're looking to get into it. Let's see. So he defended himself and fans didn't accept it. Once again, I hate cancel culture. What? Can't believe I will never see them working together again. Apparently, Lewis got canceled. For what? For those who don't know, Lewis was canceled by all their fans, both China and Taiwan. Oh yeah, that issue. It's because they think he replied rudely when fans were mad that he has a girlfriend. They spotted them together at the airport to China, where Nat and Lewis were to have a fan meet, as in he took her to China with him. The fans demanded an apology, but he said he can never apologize for leading his life and loving who he wants. Now it's done. They have canceled him everywhere. All Nat Lewis fans are now only Nat fans. Lewis is not going on any fan meets with the other Kiseki boys, and he's not active on social media for more than 8 weeks now. Huh. What kind of sick nonsense is that? I get it. They're together in the show. That's fine. But that's not real life. That's not real life. They can love other people. I promise. It can happen. It can happen in a world. Demanded an apology. For what? Breaking their fantasy? What does that even mean? He had a girlfriend and the fans didn't like it. Okay. That's so odd to me. He refused to apologize for it. Good. Thank God. He's actually, standing up for his own life. That's crazy. Fans are so annoying. Like, how are you mad because he's in a relationship? Those are the people that want to be in the relationship with him, or they feel like they can control his life or relationships. Like, we've paired you, therefore you cannot be with anyone else. You've got to be with who we paired you with. That is interesting. He wasn't rude. Weird obsessives were made. He wasn't dating his co-star for real. Yeah, that's... How dare an actor have a dating life? Yeah. It's like fans forget that that is their job. Like, they aren't really in love. Yeah, that's true. I mean, they could be, right? We literally just watched Tom Holland and Zendaya. It can happen. It can actually happen. Not everyone's Zinunu. It can happen, right? Tom Holland, Zendaya. Brad Pitt left Jennifer Aniston for Angelina Jolie because they were in a movie together and they got close, apparently. It can happen, but it doesn't happen all the time. And to think that you can, that's like parasocial toxic to the max. Like, you're thinking you can control or demand an apology from someone because they love someone who's not in the pairing that you paired them with. I thought part of the fun of pairing and shipping was that it was mostly make-believe. Or, you're putting together two things that aren't together, but you think they'd go well together. I thought that was part of the fun. Sure, they were in the movie together. That certainly helps the fantasy, of course. Or the show together. But that doesn't mean they have to be together. I get it, though. I get it. Some people get really intense, really focused, really hyper-focused on it. Refusing to apologize. Yeah, I completely agree with that decision. Why would you apologize? Like, oh, I'm sorry, guys. I'm, in love with someone I'm in love with. Like, what? What? Hey. Honestly, it probably caught him off guard, and it was probably overwhelming. That's the thing. The internet can make things seem very overwhelming. So even if it's just 100 people, but if they're posting it over and over and over on everything you post, it can seem pretty overwhelming. So I'm not surprised he might have gotten annoyed by the amount of that. So he just rudely said, I'm not apologizing, F off or whatever. I have no idea what he said technically, but I'm assuming it was pretty dismissive, which is understandable. It's definitely possible, but when they confirm that it's not, then just leave it at that. Yeah, exactly. Taiwan doesn't even really do branded ships and fan service. Yeah, that's interesting. It's like they were trying to make it happen, They were just like, hey, Nat Lewis. It's a thing. They were in a show together. They were into each other in the show. That means they're a thing. Whole thing was a mess. I feel so bad for the guy. His career was soaring with popularity, and the crash and burn isn't in an instant. Is it really that bad right now? That's so sad to hear. He's an excellent actor. Lost a good one. Speaking like he's dead. I think people are forgetting what his job is, basically. Yep. He didn't do anything that would require an apology. What the heck is wrong with people? I'm proud of him. Never apologize. Could you imagine apologizing to people based off of who you love? I feel like that's been a thing in the past, hasn't it? I feel like it has. Catching what I'm throwing out there? Oh my gosh. Taiwan does do fan service. Like, I seen a Taiwanese BL couple kiss at a fan meet, so they definitely can be extreme, but Lewis and Nat didn't do all that. Haven't heard anything of him recently, sadly. Cancel culture and Asian cultures is pretty intense. Oh, this is a good one. Then those were never really his fans. I'm sorry, but why should an actor apologize for having a life separate from that was just a role? Yeah. That's weird. That's real weird. Wow. That is so strange. That is really odd. Oh, yeah, 1718 flashback. I don't know. Let's try something here. I'm going to quick Google. Kiseki. All right, so he's in the main role of to be announced Love's Hidden Side. I don't know how far along in production this is. Story begins with a bizarre case of a popular idol being threatened. It depicts the multifaceted character of modern people in response to the needs of the community and public opinion. Wait, what? This is a little on the nose, isn't it? Do you want complete control over your unknown partner, or do you choose to trust? How do we bounce back from sudden pain? Huh. Well, if that isn't fitting, indeed. We're picking up what you're putting down, yeah. Apologizing for who you love. That sounds oddly familiar. I think I've heard that before. Wow, that's something. Is this the official Instagram? I have no idea. All right, so I'm not seeing anything else about... Yeah, I'm not seeing anything else about a next role except that one. Which could be interesting, I suppose. Oh, this is it. I think. No, that's not it. "8 days ago, TikTok. A few days ago, Nat and Lewis were in Thailand and they were shocked when a Thai fan recognized them. Huh. Obviously, I'm not going to go down too far down the rabbit hole, but very interesting. Very, very interesting. I hope that's not prolonged. It does look like there's something being worked on right now, which is good. But yeah, what a mess. Good grief. Oh gosh. Apologize for living a life. Crazy. It's so wild. All right, let's head on to the Thailand visit. It was old. Oh, okay. That kind of makes sense if they're not doing meetups together or whatever. All right, let's hop on to the last video of the day. It is Yasmin and Adam, spelled ADEM, entitled Hurricane. Now you see why some people prefer not to do fan service. Yeah, apparently that can backfire quite a bit. Good grief. I don't know how I would deal with that situation. Because, I mean, on one end, you want to obviously defend your partner, right? You don't want to apologize for being in love with them, because that looks bad. And on the other end, if you don't do something to quell the masses, you can get canceled, and then your career is just kind of gone because nobody's interested in any of your work from then on. Kind of interesting. Very interesting situation where it's one of those things where you're like, I don't know. You don't want to apologize, but you also don't want to lose your entire career. So hopefully that blows over, makes some new fans, and they're a little less crazy toxic. This is entitled Hurricane, Season 1, Episode 1 through Season 1, Episode 9. This is subtitled, so I have that correct. I made this video in honor of the cancellation of the series. God, is everything getting canceled? What's happening? Canceled careers, canceled shows. Good grief. How about we renew some careers, all right? Let's renew some careers, renew some shows. All right, this is entitled Hurricane. Let's go ahead and jump in, and then obviously we'll figure out more about the show afterwards. Just a reminder, these are all member-requested videos on toddreacts.com. If you'd like to request your own, you can.
Hayatım. Arkadaşın adı Adem. Bundan böyle senin yakın korumalığını üstlenecek.
A little bodyguard situation here. Okay.
Güzel kadın değil mi?
Kevin Costner, Whitney Houston, anybody?
İnsan bazen bakmaktan kendini alamıyor gerçekten.
You know what's weird? He's giving like Jamie Dornan, the guy from 50 Shades. Very similar look.
Ne güzel bir ailem var.
Şeyler saklıyor, adım gibi eminim.
It's a rework of the movie. Interesting.
Bana güvenin. Ben sizi koruyacağım. Bak, beni korumamı istiyorsan bana karşı dürüst olacaksın.
Ben Timur'u çok sevdim.
That's not entirely surprising, but I appreciate the effort.
Timur değişti. Ben bir canavar çıktı.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Bu işkence hiç bitmeyecek.
The bodyguard versus the abusive husband? husband to be.
Sen iyi bir adamsın.
Gözlerimle gördüm ona nasıl baktığını. Kadın sana aşık.
This has got Lifetime movie written all over it. Lifetime channel. It does.
Gitme.
Gidemedim.
Wow. That is interesting. A rework of the movie. Huh. It kind of works because it's a little different, obviously, in the story. But, yeah, that's interesting. I'm assuming the husband or whatever relationship that was assigned a new bodyguard to look after the main female lead. I don't even know her name. Yasmin, I think. Interesting. Not bad. I love the original movie so much that it's hard to like get into anything else. Because as soon as I saw Bodyguard, I'm like, oh, The Bodyguard. Kevin Costner, Whitney Houston. Fantastic. I recently saw that for the first time, like last year, I think. That was amazing. And I'm like, oh, that's why so many people enjoy it. That's why that song's so popular. The movie was excellent. I'm sure the song would have been just as good, but yeah, that was interesting. I'm gonna go ahead and throw a like on that. Link down below in the YouTube description for the original video. Go throw it some love, and also check out the channel. They might have another video that you really enjoy. So it's always worth checking out the channels that make these great edits. Let's go ahead and pull up some sparse information, but we'll see what we got here to work with. New Life. Oh, that's what it's called. New Life. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Obviously, he's promising a new life. They've all in love together. Obviously shows that, you know, he's willing to try to protect her, and as opposed to the current situation she's in, which is not good. Clearly, if you have a black eye in a relationship, that's not good. Called New Life. 9 episodes, obviously very digestible. Filming locations Istanbul and Turkey. Let's see. Adam is a special forces soldier who's very successful at his work. He loves his job and is used to spending his time in different locations of Turkey apart from his family. Unfortunately, Adam gets seriously injured while he wants to protect his friend, whether on duty. That's too bad. Hence, he has nothing to do but leave the army and start a new life. That's I think it's because he got seriously injured. He had to stop or, step down from being in the special forces, and then needed to start a new life because of it. After being discharged, there we go. Starts looking for a new job in Istanbul. Is married to Nevin and has a happy, cozy life together with his lovely daughter. Wait a minute. Wait, what? He was married with a kid? Adam does not have big expectations. All he wants is to support his family in a decent way and start his own business about security guardianship. So basically a security guard, bodyguard. Even though Adam applies for different job vacancies, unfortunately he cannot find a job just because he, as a retired Maroon Beret, I guess that's like Green Beret in the U.S., is considered as overqualified. That is unfortunate. Adam is about to lose all hope and is tired of job interviews. It does not take a lot of job interviews to get tired of it, honestly. He finds a new job out of pure coincidence. His friend, Bakir, who works as a security guard for a wealthy businessman, makes an offer to Adam to work as a bodyguard. If he accepts the offer, Adam would be able to earn almost 2 times more than his salary at Special Forces. I mean, there you go. That's failing upward is what that's called. Adam accepts to work as a bodyguard of Yasmin, who is a beautiful and young wife of wealthy businessman Tamir. Yasmin is the second wife of Tamir. Not surprising. First one probably got the heck out of there. Yasmin lives in a big mansion together with her husband and her teenage stepdaughter. She spends her time doing charity activities, interested in raising funds to help people and children in need. When Tamir is threatened by an unknown person, he decides to protect his wife via hiring a bodyguard. He does not know his enemy who threatens to kill Yasmin if $10 million is not given, so there's a ransom involved. Tamir takes these threats seriously because it is similar to the case where his ex-wife was killed. Oh, she didn't get out. She was killed. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. Years ago, Tamir got a couple of threat letters and was asked for a ransom in order to save his family. Instead of paying for it, he resorted to the police to find the culprits. However, his wife was kidnapped and never seen. Wouldn't that be interesting if she was leading the cabal of, like, people trying to ransom? That would be interesting. Like, she tried to kidnap herself, basically. In order not to experience the same thing, Tamir tries his best to protect his family. This time, he cannot trust the police, so he finds his own way to protect his family. Therefore, he hires a qualified bodyguard for his wife, Yasmin, and puts any effort to find the real culprits behind these threat letters. On the other hand, Yasmin is not pleased to be followed by a guy all the time. Yeah, that would be terrible. Unless that person is, really interesting and funny and whatnot. But then again, probably not a good bodyguard if they're trying to make jokes all the time. Refuses to have a bodyguard but cannot persuade her husband. Thus, she decides to do her best to make Adam leave the job by himself. However, she does not know that Adam is a strong and determined guy who never gives up easily. In order to discourage him and put more trouble onto him, Yasmin makes a plan to be attacked by a purse snatcher. However, her plan fails when Adam catches the culprits and understands that this is all part of a scheme. After then, Yasmin understands that Adam is so qualified to be discouraged, but is so qualified he won't be discouraged by these types of easy schemes. Yet she continues to do her best to send him away. Yasmin has nothing to do but to keep Adam from under her feet. Adam not only works as her bodyguard, but also starts to investigate the case to find the real culprits behind the threat letters. Very short time, he understands the real culprits cannot approach Tamir and his family. They are not supported by someone who is close to the family. Hence, he becomes dangerous for Yasmin as he gets closer to solve the case step by step. It's getting more and more dangerous as he's getting closer. Yasmin, in fact, is the person who has arranged all these attacks and threat letters. What? Oh, that was her idea. When she gets married to Tamir, she realizes that the man whom she loves is a monster. Yes, hence the black eye that he was giving her. Even though she seems to have a perfect and happy marriage, she suffers from DV, psychological harassment. Yasmin knows that her husband would not let go of her or let her divorce and go in peace if she wants to get divorced. She is so afraid of her husband, but at the same time, she knows that she cannot endure all these sufferings. So that's why she was trying to get rid of Adam. She didn't want him figuring it out, that she was orchestrating it all. Oh, gosh. Therefore, she finds a way to start a new life. Yasmin comes to an agreement with criminals and starts to execute her runaway plan. According to her plan, criminals would send threat letters and they would follow the order of events, same as the case where Tamir's ex-wife was kidnapped and disappeared. After a couple of threats and attacks, Yasmin would be kidnapped so that her husband would assume that the same thing happened. Everybody would assume she's dead, and she would start a new life abroad, probably with a bit of the money. I'm assuming the criminals get some of it as well. Yasmin's plan goes on track until Adam starts to work as her bodyguard. Yeah, that would not go over very well. Tries to send him away, but she doesn't manage to do it. With the advice of the criminals, Yasmin starts to use her beauty to attract him. Adam falls in love, he cannot concentrate on his work and fails to notice some of the details. Interesting. New Life is about Yasmin who uses her beauty to attract her bodyguard so that she could execute her runaway plan flawlessly. That is so interesting. That's better than I originally thought, honestly. That is legitimately interesting. I think the big issue is she ends up falling for him. That's probably the big issue, which probably is not an issue to begin with. But yeah, that's something. Wow. What's the Instagram look like? What kind of numbers are we dealing with here? 65,000 followers. Do a little auto translate. So let's see. We got yeah, so it's only a couple episodes. That's not bad. Obviously, that's a lot of story they're having to cram into that. Was it only 9 episodes, right? Something like that. That's a lot. Yeah, 9 episodes. That's a lot to cram in there. It's very different from film. Maybe the website meant inspired by, but language issues. Yeah. I'm assuming there's quite a bit of translational issues just from what I read, but honestly, I would say I am pleasantly surprised with the direction they took that. I thought it was just as simple as, she's in a DV situation, she falls in love with him, it's over. I had no idea there was like ransoms and this had happened previously and all that stuff. I think it might have been canceled, but I wasn't certain. I don't know. I mean, it does seem like it would have like a pretty short shelf life if you didn't just stretch it out completely. New Life is a clever and finely produced new action drama which promises to deliver an unusual take on the bodyguard cinematic trope and take fans on a wild roller coaster ride with plenty of emotions at surprising turn of events. After months of delays, finally broadcast it. I'm assuming, yeah, because of COVID. Yeah, 2020. That's going to hurt any show, honestly. That was not a good time for entertainment. Eagerly awaited series originally set for a March. Oh, God. March 2020. What was happening in March 2020? Do we remember? Or do we not want to remember? Brand new production studio merging. I'd be surprised if the studio's still around. I guess they are. That's a terrible time to start. New Life script is penned by Elif Uzman, and the series is directed. Tense, exciting, and surprisingly unpredictable. Action-packed drama. Lives a tranquil life with his wife and little daughter. So I'm assuming he doesn't fall in love with her because he would be breaking up this wonderful life. That's what I'm assuming. That's what I'm hoping for. Because this seems good. This seems nice and wholesome and all that good stuff. I wonder if she's actually able to woo him. That's the question. Yasmin. Since leaving the military, he's been unemployed, overqualified for most. Let's see. His wife is very happy that her husband finally has a job, I'm sure. Absolutely thrilled to move into a lavish mansion. I mean, that's a heck of a step up from unemployed to moving into a mansion. Adam and his family thus happily step into a wealthy and glamorous world that is completely foreign to them. However, there's trouble in paradise. That is the trope that's as old as time. Trouble in paradise. Mirror's abusive. Business dealings span into the dark criminal underworld. Yasmin's profoundly unhappy in marriage. Not surprising. He's not only brave, but extremely intelligent. Stepped into a hornet's nest, I would say. It's super well casted. Offering a subdued performance as the quiet Adam, who is reminiscent of David in the Netflix series The Bodyguard. Secondary actors are both skilled and experienced. It's kind of usually what happens, right? It's usually somebody new leading the way, and then you have like experienced actors around them to make them better. Just seems like that's always the case. Some of the older actors. Regrettably, the series has registered low ratings in the first episode when it was broadcast against a soccer match or football, depending on where you're located. However, the quality of the show holds promise for a bright future. Obviously not. Proposes a Turkish interpretation of the bodyguard crush trope. Quite common in both TV and film around the globe. Yeah, you can just see all those. Good grief. Let's see. Wow, look at all this bodyguard stuff. Good grief. I didn't realize it was that well used. Added dramatic potential. Indeed, when love strikes, the bodyguard is inevitably caught between duty and sentiment. However, all hell is guaranteed to break loose as soon as she is forced to make a choice between the two. Especially if either the protector, the protected, or both are already in another relationship or in a marriage. Fully embraces the trope, but with an interesting twist. Protectee will pretend to be in love with Adam in order to distract him from discovering her escape. I'm assuming he doesn't fall victim. I hate to be... Spoiler alert. I'm assuming he picks his family over her. Now, that'd be interesting if he chose her. Oh, wait a minute. What is this? Sir. This does not look professional. This right here. This does not look professional. Oh boy. Oh boy. Temptation. Yikes. Oh boy. That's rough. That's rough. I don't know about that. That's pretty interesting. Good grief. Oh boy. Do I think it's probably a decent show? Yeah. I think the idea of it is pretty good. I think they did a pretty nice adaptation of it. Apparently the ratings were low, which happens, obviously. It even happens with great shows, but networks are so quick to pull that trigger of just cancel it, get rid of it. It's not working. Move on. Very interesting. I hope you enjoyed all those videos today. I will put the timestamps down below for all the videos in the YouTube description. If you're watching this on YouTube, hopefully you saw that. If you're watching on Twitch live, go ahead and check it out. I'll be trying to upload it tonight. Hopefully there's no blocks or anything like that. That usually delays it in being uploaded, but I'm assuming we won't have any of that this time around. Be sure, I do want to pull this up once again. Be sure to sign up for the giveaway, the sweepstakes. Your chances of winning are pretty high, pretty dang high. So go ahead and enter. It's super easy. You literally get to pick an item from the store, whether it's an accessories or the winter collection. And it's very easy. I put the instructions on how to do it, or literally a photo of what you can do. Send an email to giveaway@toddreacts.com. Mention the item that you want. Provide proof of subscription, screenshot, whatever, that you've subscribed to the Todd Reacts YouTube channel specifically. 1 entry per person. It's not like a multiple entries give you better chances. It's very much just 1 entry will give you a chance, and everyone has the same chance. It'll be random generated, and it's open to everybody. As long as you're subscribed to the YouTube channel, wherever you are eligible. So go ahead and check it out. If you're selected randomly as the winner, there we go. You'll receive an email asking for a nickname, so I could do like a public post about it. It doesn't have to be your real name, of course. You'll also receive a special link to the store that will allow you to put that item in your cart and then check out with your address without putting in any payment information or anything like that. So it's literally just no shipping, it's covered, no price of the item, it's covered. You just put in that link, add it to the cart, and check out. It's that easy. It's the first time I've actually ever done this, but I have checked out the giveaway link before just to test it, and it does work. So happy about that. It'll just ship directly from the manufacturer. It should be pretty quick. They do try to pick the closest manufacturing to you, so it should cut down on the shipping time. Hopefully it gets there. And I did it this early because I want it to be there. I want it to get to you before the holidays are in full swing. So I figured November, that's like a good time to do it. And this is the second ever time we've done the holiday sweepstakes. There we go. It was super fun last year. Did a bunch of them. This year we'll be having 1 winner. So the odds are pretty good, honestly. So just submit your entry. And this will be going until Eastern Time midnight on the 17th. So Saturday night will be the last night to enter. Enter now. And if you're looking for official rules, it's down here. But the email itself, giveaway@toddreacts.com. I even put a link to it. You just click this link, and it'll bring up your email client, whatever you use. It'll bring up the app or the website, and you can send it that way. So go ahead and check it out. May the odds be ever in your favor. Indeed. Indeed. They're good odds. They're good odds. So enter the sweepstakes. No purchase necessary. You don't have to do any purchasing or anything like that. It's literally an email. So the odds are good. And hopefully this will brighten your holiday season. This is something I just enjoy doing because I think it's fun. and it's great merch, so you're going to enjoy it. But yeah, check it out. If you'd like to request your own videos, you can certainly do so. toddreacts.com. We'll have those on stream. Hopefully this episode gave you some ideas for videos you'd like to request. Check out the store as well, just separately. Lots of great items there. Ships worldwide. Quality is guaranteed. Join the Discord. I almost always forget it. I don't know why. Join the Discord. It's free. It's awesome. Everyone in there is very nice. I think we're at 163 members currently, which is really cool. It's growing. Join up. And yeah, talk about your fandom, whatever that may be. Subscribe to the YouTube channel and follow the Twitch channel if you're not followed. Hope you have a wonderful week ahead. I will see you on Friday. You know, start the week, end the week, all that good stuff. Take care of yourselves. Have a good work week. Have a good school week, whichever one applies to you. And I will see you on Friday. Bye, everybody. Don't forget the sweepstakes. Do it.